Hello, and welcome back, Dorks, who are normally in danger. You're not very in danger in this present moment. And let's recap about why you're at this point, since I know last session went very long, and some people were dying.
Wait, well, we
not physically dying.
We were...
Not physically dying. Just mentally dying.
Yes, I was. My mind was not.
I see
Some players were zonked the hell out. Last time, after wrapping up your wonderful escapades in the beautiful jeweled city of Mirabar, you spoke with the Dryads for one last time, giving some heartfelt goodbyes to the likes of Flicker and to Hugh, and leaving with some promises to stay in contact and hopes to see one another again in the future. You spoke with the blacksmith, Charlmach, on the next day, discovering that her smithing shop was one of the ones that had been bombed in the previous cultist attack. And given her pre-existing proclivity to wanting to leave the city anyway, she agreed to accompany you guys for the time being and potentially do some work for you later on. Synas intercepted a message from Mirella, the woman who had said Rinn was going to need to meet her in a couple days for something or another. But Rinn decided that, no, we're not doing that. That's insane. And we're not going there. You also were given one last little bit of information in the form of letter to Niah, seemingly from a certain Aarakocra wizard. Which, you know, I'm not entirely sure how you guys feel about that, but you certainly feel away, I'm sure.
Super sus. Very sus.
You gathered your things, your horses, your equipment, paid your fees to the stables and to the inn, and headed northward, heading towards the renowned observatory at the base of the Spine of the World mountain peaks. You arrived in what appeared to be a small little abandoned town, of course riding past the abandoned wayhouse that Mirella had said to meet her at. And you were greeted by a human wizard individual who went by the name of Kaelin Sikkim, who initially tried to turn you away from the observatory, but with Synas's pushing, he decided instead to reveal to you that the observatory was in a bit of a sorry state, not due to repairs, but due to some sort of odd, otherworldly creature that had broken through some sort of veil between worlds that the observatory uses in its work. He, after a brief bit of chatting, left you all in the front room of this large longhouse that apparently is a bathhouse, saying that he would...
Large, long bathhouse, you said?
A large, long bathhouse. Saying that he would need to get some things together before he was ready to discuss further what the next steps could be in dealing with this creature. You find yourselves in a semi-humid, cozy little front room area that almost seems like it could be the reception area in a classical inn. You see Charlmach outside is tending to the horses and not really participating in the goings-on, heads off to one of the smaller cottage buildings that are around the area. There's about 10 small, what appear to be, you know, just cottage-sized homes dotted about, little pathways in a circle, as well as this large bathhouse and a funicular train line that runs diagonally straight up the mountain in the center of the village here. Kalen, turning at the door before he leaves, looks at your group and simply says, I'll be in one of the cottages when you're all done. We can either speak tonight after you're done relaxing from your journey, or we can speak in the morning. I will need time to prepare my piece. Please enjoy everything that the Starsides has to offer. Plenty of towels and amenities. Take as much as you need. I doubt we will be having many visitors anytime soon. Before he departs out into the snowy evening and leaves you all rather alone.
Is he the only employee at this place?
He had said that he was the only survivor of whatever happened at the top of the observatory.
Okay, but are there like other people who work at the bathhouse?
There's not a single other person in sight. There is a set of large doors to the north of you. The only other doors other than the door to leave outside. They appear to be hanging open, leading to what appears to be a couple of storage rooms or changing room-esque things, but you're not sure from this front room area yet. But the evening is yours. What would you all like to do?
Bathhouse. Do we have like rooms that we can drop our shit off in? Is there
I was gonna say gonna go drop off my stuff, explore.
Yeah. There are a bunch of small cottage-like buildings outside that all appear to be standing empty, save for two now. One that Kalen is vanishing into, and another that Charlmach seems to have taken residence in for the time being.
Now remind me who those two people are.
Charlmach is the blacksmith, and
Right.
Kalen is the somnomancer that you had spoken with.
Right. For some reason, I was thinking of Charlmach as the bird man. The
No.
evil bird man.
That's-
And that is not.
Grand Magister Carrick Arakash.
That's a hell of a recruit. If we got him, damn.
Right?
Yes, here you go. An Archmage follower. Have fun.
I would be afraid to sleep around that guy.
I'll be following you on all of your adventures.
Even when he's asleep, he's doing the villain hand pose.
He's sleeping on his back with the steepled fingers.
We
God,
have
no.
the Dragonborn. Is that right?
The what?
Sorry, we have the Dragonborn blacksmith.
She's
with
a
us
half
that came
dragon.
along.
But yes.
Half dragon. Yeah. Okay. Cool. I forgot about that.
Yep. She decided my job blew up, so I'm leaving. And you guys seem like a good bet. So. Which, honestly, me too. If that happened to me, I'd be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm moving on.
Okay. Guys, this is going to be the most relaxing thing we've ever done in the history of our group.
This
friendship.
is the last 50. What are we on? Session 58 now? Yeah. The last 57
This is
sessions have been tumultuous, to say the least.
This might be the very first amount of downtime we've had since, like, before shit really started to go down in Fandalen.
Yeah.
Fandelver?
Fandelver's the region, the town is Fandalen.
Fandalen. There we go.
Man, I've never been to a place like this before.
I feel like they would have bathhouses where I come from, so
Probably. Maybe
They
not
probably
as large as this one, but
I don't think Reyka would have ever experienced a bathhouse.
yeah. Very unlikely
I
where
think
she's
I
from.
saw some in Neverwinter, but, definitely didn't have the money to go into those.
yeah, my dad used to teach hot yoga in a place like this.
He does hot yoga in the sauna, dudes.
What in the hell is yoga?
It's like it's stretching for a very long time in very particular pretzel-y sort of ways, while a guy tells you what to do in a very, very, very calming voice that usually also kind of puts you to sleep.
Huh. Strange.
Change up the music a little bit.
And
More calm.
it needs to be hot.
This one does. Sometimes people do it with baby goats too.
What?
I think I have more questions than
you all
answers.
get in a room and you have baby goats climb all over you while you're holding different poses. It's adorable.
Did you have this in your village?
Yeah, yeah, my dad, he taught most of the yoga.
Thava just looks bewildered.
The party
Yeah,
realizing
baby
that they
goats on the
actually have a
farm.
baby.
I never did that.
Should give it a shot. The only part that kind of sucks is when they poop on you, but you know, you get used to it.
And they're rambunctious little guys. Okay, well, I'm gonna go get my stuff in a room, and who wants to explore with me?
I do.
Okay,
Reyka and Bud go rushing out the front door.
Carmack,
no,
you want to
we're gonna go explore, we're gonna go check it out.
Yeah, I'll
uh,
go with as well.
you guys
I'm
step
just like, I just have a funny visual of like Bud next to Charmok.
tiny and huge.
Like,
You.
this is my baby.
This is my child. Why are you so small? You come charging out of the front of the bathhouse, excited to explore. Glancing around, to your left, there is a small path that leads to a kind of oblong circular gathering of cottages. Off to your right is the tram and a little station house that appears to be where Kaelin has gone. There appears to be some lanterns on in the window. Even further to the right than that, there is another one of these oblong groupings of cottage buildings. One of the lights is on in one of them over there, presumably where the blacksmith has gone. The evening is fairly beautiful. The cloud cover that has gathered at the high peak of the mountain above you is beginning to dissipate. There is a light bit of snow flaking about the area as the sun dips to the west and evening begins to set in more properly.
How high up on the mountain are we?
You guys are, the elevation's been climbing as it's gotten more hillous to the north, more hillacious.
That's definitely the term.
Hellacious.
I don't know what the fucking adjective is.
Philosophy, philosophical.
Oh my god.
Philosophical.
Next time I talk to someone who does maps, I'm gonna ask them if they're a philosopher. It's, you're getting up there, but just to your north, the starkly towering range of the spine of the world looms in all of its magnificence. Think of standing at the base of the Rocky Mountains. You're basically in a national park at this point.
Sweet.
It is beautiful here. It is very secluded feeling, but yet very open amongst the hills.
And you
Okay,
said
so-
there are 6 cabins, right?
There are 9 other cabins that do not have
9.
someone in them.
How many
Okay.
does a single cabin sleep?
I could reasonably see your whole party very snugly, or like 3 very comfortably.
I feel like we should all just bunk up because it's safer.
Sounds good to me.
Thava.
Sure, fine. Probably a good idea.
We still don't know anything about her cravings and shit.
You guys
just
presumably
accepted
have
it.
been doing a little bit of bloodletting in the evening to help your friend.
Oh, that's right. We know about it and we've been helping her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
However,
Passively giving blood.
yeah, I mean, you take a couple damage before you go to bed, and then you wake up and you're fine.
I forgot. Didn't it not work on me since I'm not a humanoid?
That was. That's a good question. I don't remember if we talked about that, but yes, that would not be palatable. Neither Niah's nor Rinn's blood would be palatable to Thava.
Too good for our blood, I see.
There's glitter in your blood. What do you want from me? You're fake creatures.
Microplastics.
Yum! High cost and large microplastics.
Is Draconic Bloodline Sorcerer, like, is that just like carcinogens?
I mean,
Carcinage.
she's a dragonborn, so like probably not. It's probably fine. You guys meander about and pick one of the many cottages, all of which appear to be of pretty similar make and size. The interior's very plain. There's some basic furnishings, a table, a couple chairs, a footlocker here, but enough space for you guys to set up like a little interior campground, basically, as you lay out your gear from your horses and some bedrolls and occupy the space.
Yeah, right. Let's go check out the bathhouse.
Bud, you notice, and I guess everyone notices, that Bolt is, like, the second you guys aren't doing anything, he's just, like, sprinted off into the middle of the snowdrifts. And is just snow diving, all he's doing, with infinite amounts of joy and energy.
What was the mountain the white dragon was on? Near Fandon?
Back, oh no, what was that called? Scroll, my map, scroll!
Purely
it
just
was
to get the dialogue right.
Icespire Peak.
Yeah, he went crazy at Icespire Peak. It's no wonder he's having a good time. Loves the snow.
Is there snow in the Feywild? Niah?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is. Uh-huh.
I think he was doing that last session too, right?
Oh yeah, he was bounding through the snow
Yeah.
while you guys were traveling.
That's right.
he was,
Blinking and diving.
Yeah.
You know there's an entire winter court, right?
No, I don't know shit about that place, really, so...
Yes, there is snow.
Cool.
Niah, knowing that there is a vast expanse of the Feywild that is just the coldest, iciest place in the realms.
Did y'all like to have snowball fights?
Fuck.
So
Y'all organize as an army and just hail snowballs at each other?
Answer the
Niah-
question, Niah.
No, just looks you dead in the eyes, closes their eyes, brings her hands up, and just rubs her head. And yes, sure, let's go with that.
Okay. Just seeing if y'all that.
Oh god, your microphone is breaking up like crazy.
Okay,
Oh no.
There you are.
Are you out of range?
No, I'm not.
Oh, weird.
Well, it's a robot.
Bud fucking glitches out of reality for a moment, reforms, he's back to normal again.
Yeah, hold on. Still bad.
Well, it'll only happen once in a while.
Okay.
The other recap note that I just remembered in talking about Bolt. Last session, you discovered Bolt can read and understand many different languages.
Oh yeah,
That's
a thing.
right.
Yeah.
Bolt
Wait,
apparently...
did you determine he could also read as well?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
You determined that Bolt apparently could understand you speaking in Giant, Draconic, Celestial, Sylvan, Common.
Oh, was it that specific dialect of
And
Sylvan as
yeah, a
well?
very strange, specific
Yeah, I know-
dialect that
yeah.
Niah used.
Yeah, that was
So
Kinda
that's
threw Niah for a loop there.
that's a thing that has occurred. As you guys,
Oh, we're gonna be at the bathhouse. You can join us when you're done having fun.
you see he pops out of a snowbank and goes, "Okay, I won't be done for a while." And then
Coming up for air.
off into you guys just basically see like a land shark speeding away in the snow, creating like a wake.
Lovely.
Heading back into the bathhouse now that you have dropped off your equipment and whatever you cared to not bring with you. Once again, finding yourselves in the semi-empty entryway here that leads to a pair of rooms, one on the left and one on the right, and a set of double doors that are closed ahead of you, from beneath which a slight bit of steam appears to be rolling gently out from underneath the crack beneath the door.
Let's go in. Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Bathhouse.
Pushing your way into the main double door before you, you are immediately hit with a wave of humidity as steam floats out through the opening. Within, you see a rather massive space that appears to occupy the remainder of the building that you've seen from the outside. 3 natural carved pools are dug into the stone flooring, one on the left, one on the right, and a very large one at the furthest back of the building. Gentle wafts of warm steam appear to emit from the pool at the back, while the one on the right appears fairly normal, and the one to the left looks to have frost building up at the edges and some little tiny icebergs floating within it.
Whoa, an ice bath?
There's an ice bath, yes.
Whoa.
Oh, blunder, baby.
Several long benches line the perimeter of the inside rectangle formed by the 3 extant pools, and a pair of fountains on the left and right walls appear to trickle gently with clear water, adding a delightful, flowing water ambience to the space. The ceiling center appears to be made from a large curved dome of glass, which, despite the somewhat steamy atmosphere in the room, doesn't appear to be frozen or fogged up, and provides a very clear view of the sky from within the bathhouse here.
What's the sky look like right now?
It's cloudy, but appears to be slowly clearing as the night begins.
Is it really starry?
It will be if the clouds roll away. You are as far away from people and cities as possible, so it is very clear viewing out here.
And Synas has got the perfect spot.
Is there anybody enjoying the bathhouse right now, or are we alone?
You are the only people here.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And despite
Why
that...
is that one cold? Is it not working?
Do you walk over to take a look at it?
Yeah, I look at it. Why isn't it working?
As you glance
Bud
down...
does not know. That's purposeful.
As you glance down into the pool, you see appears to be carved in the bottom of the clear... through the clear water you see at the bottom of the pool appear to be several carved runes that appear to be pulsing with a light bluish light.
Oh. Guys, it seems like the temperature of the water is controlled by runes.
Reyka's
Wow.
gonna walk up to the steaming one and test it with her hand.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn hot. It would take, it's like above normal bath temperature. We're talking like hot spring. Japanese onsen hot.
Safe hot.
Safe hot.
Okay.
Safe hot. But like initially you're like, ooh, ow, that's kind of a little warm. But not dangerously so.
Cool.
And the middle one is like a lukewarm temperature.
The one to the right, as you go to look at it, appears to be, and as you dip a hand in it, is like room temperature.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'll start with this one.
I'm going straight for the warm one.
Same.
Do you know?
I assume we all have like bathhouse robes on
No,
or
I
something.
mean, I think
No,
Reyka's
no.
just gonna strip
We're just
naked,
straight up
drop
naked.
her clothes, and like slowly work her way in.
Yeah, that checks out.
With one fell swoop, Rinn grabs one part of her clothing and whips her arm up, and it all comes off all at once, and she jumps into the hot. So,
There's
Bud
a,
looks away.
there is a loud
you
splash.
see Rinn's hairy ass as she runs towards.
My God.
Rinn, flip a coin for me real quick.
Oh god, I'm gonna fucking slip. I should know better than to run around a pool.
Rinn gets a concussion if she slips. All right, Rinn, time to wake up. We're going to the mountaintop.
What
If
the
I
hell?
have a coin, can I do a D10?
Yeah,
If it's
sure.
odd, then it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
heads, and if it's even, it's tails.
That works.
I got a 2, which is even.
Okay, so heads. As you jump
that's
into the or tails, as you jump into the pool, you thankfully find that you've jumped into the deep end. As there is a like 5-inch shallow end on the other side that you would have broken your ass on had you jumped into it.
It's a good thing Reyka was slowly sliding in.
Rinn, you are submerged in some of the hottest water you've ever been in instantaneously.
Do I like it?
I don't know. Do you?
I feel like she's good.
Not for me to.
You're
That is
boiling, you're boiling.
that is not for me to decide.
You said it's the hottest water I've ever felt, which is a
It's-
little concerning.
It's pretty fucking warm. But you acclimate to it rather quickly, especially given your resistance to fire.
It's true.
I think
Does resistance to fire also apply to boiling water?
probably.
I would think so.
I would think so. It's temperature based.
Yep.
I think at this point, you guys hear someone back toward the main door of the pool or of the bathhouse entering and calls out, "Oh, just jumped right. Do you want soaps or scents or anything?"
Yes.
Right. And you see Kaylin checking on you guys, goes to one of the side rooms that you had walked past and brings in a box that is labeled soaps and plonks it down on one of the benches and brings in another box.
Wait,
What?
do you have anything for a bubble bath?
No, sorry. It's mainly just for washing cleanliness. But there are these, and he plonks down a clattering box of little vials labeled scents and salts.
Ooh.
Perhaps
What are
something, all manner of little water scenting oils, basically. If there is a smell, a lovely smell, you can probably find a little vial with a label on it that has that smell.
A little glass
Okay.
vial.
A little glass vial.
Vial.
And the vial goes into the bath.
Like a battery.
Battery.
I love you guys.
You guys coming in?
This sounds like a
Are we
silly-
are we
this sounds
still
like a-
all like standing in our clothes?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So this
Yeah,
sounds like
you're
a
all-
We
silly,
established this.
this sounds like a silly question, but is this the kind of bathhouse where people do get naked, or are they
Uh,
expected to wear like something?
Well, we're naked.
given-
so...
We're already doing it, so.
Given Kaylin's nonplussed response, you can assume probably no one cares.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I was just curious.
You're supposed to do that?
Yep.
Oh,
Come on
okay. That's not very modest, but okay.
Bud being peer pressured to skinny dip with his friends.
Yeah.
Is the blacksmith woman here?
She's not.
Aww.
Yeah, Dre, are we alone in here, or is it?
But she
There
should
is
be.
just you. She should be. There are just the 6 of you here. There is not another soul in sight.
Niah shifts into a fox form and then undresses and joins into the pool.
As I
But
Very
sheepishly
potential,
sheds
yeah.
his clothes and puts his hands over his crotch as he awkwardly
No.
steps into the pool.
Synas would offer his long blue toga as like a towel to help him out if he's not comfortable.
Does that mean that Synas is no longer wearing his long blue toga?
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't give a shit. He's butt-ass naked.
I love the visual of just like, wow, you look uncomfortable. Here, take this. I say nakedly.
Wait, did he take the belt off too?
No, he's keeping the belt on.
Synas should just use
The
magic and be
belt
like,
is
I
still
cast
on?
sensor
Yeah.
bar.
The belt stays on. One after another, you guys descend into the pools, and it is as the warmth fills through you. It is instantaneously relaxing. The steam
Sit-
filling your nostrils. Go ahead, Rinn.
Synas, I need you to describe how much smaller you look as you enter the water.
Oh god. No, he's
It's gonna be one
Take-
of those things
take
where,
the
like, from
belt
the
off
neck
and just
down, he's
deflates.
super skinny, but his head is still real poofy.
no, most
Yeah.
of him is fine, but when he dunks his head under and comes back up, it's like his mane is probably like 2/3 of his head size.
Yeah.
He's just the long,
Oh,
like
man,
almost
wet
ring-like looking,
cat.
just long black hair everywhere.
The wet
And
cat.
Niah's all
Okay.
fluffed too. So.
Yeah.
Somehow art needs to materialize of this.
Just
no,
so
Where's
fucking
GP?
soaked
Where's GP when you need
Deriaz.
him?
Or soaked Synas. God.
He's completely soaked, and it's kind of like the ring effect, where like it's all just long and straight and draping down. But he situates himself at a level where he can keep his head above the water, but he can lean back a little bit, and his hair just kind of like rests on the surface and spreads out.
Wow.
And
Oh,
you
strategic.
you do also find within the pools there appears to be around the entire outside edge a carved-in bench that slopes along with the descending depth of the pool, so providing easy spaces to sit and relax.
I'd also be curious as to how much like dirt and grime is just visibly coming off of our bodies as we walk through this water.
Yeah,
Because we haven't
given
bathed.
you guys have
Should have
not
showered beforehand.
Yeah, we probably should have.
Yeah, especially those of you with fur, probably even more so. Like
Yeah.
dried
Yeah.
blood, dirt,
Yeah.
burned
Oh.
ash, and
I
soot.
exploded a few times.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Niah, where you are, there's just like this developing cloud of blackness coming out of your fur
Oh.
Oh, it's disgusting.
from all the
mammal.
retained soot.
Ah,
Wait, were there actually facilities for us to shower before we jumped
No,
in?
and in fact,
Okay.
as you
Okay.
guys are resting here, and the pool does become a mixture of like all of the things that have become you in the last like week to 2 weeks of you
Become-
traveling.
God.
I don't like
He's
that.
got a
Never
good
mind, this is
filtration
disgusting.
system.
This is
Is there
fucking
a flush?
gross.
Is there a place to flush the water?
Yeah, does this have like a
You-
plumbing with filtration?
You notice as this is occurring that a light current starts up, and one little mechanical aperture at the end of the pool begins draining some of the water away, and a pretty stable current picks up that is now exchanging water out for clean water.
That's awesome. That's the coolest.
As this
That's
appears
so
to
cool.
have its own some sort of plumbing.
Why not? There's magic in this universe. You might as
I
well
mean,
have magic
the
plumbing.
pool, one of the pools is magically cooled, so
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
So there's one pool that is like super cold. There's one that's room temperature and one that's super hot.
Yep.
However, so I'm in the room temperature one. I
Mhm.
know Rhos is in the hot. Who else
Yes.
is joining who?
Rinn,
I'm the
Reyka
hot one.
in the hot ones.
Yeah, I'm also in the hot one.
Niah's in the hot one.
Why the fuck wouldn't we go in the hot one?
The girls are in the hot one.
Synas is in the hot one, I assume.
Oh,
No, Synas is in the room temperature.
He's in the room
one.
temperature one. Okay.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I feel like Thava might actually go back and forth between the cold and hot one, though, occasionally.
What does she go into first?
I feel like the smart thing to do... Actually, what is the... I feel like the smart one to do is to go hot and then cold and then go back and forth.
I love thermal shock. It's great.
Yeah. You
I've
tell
done
me
that.
you haven't done that in real life? I love that.
I have.
Yeah.
I also do love
I've
doing
done
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would go from the hot tub to running through the snow when I used to live in the mountains in Colorado.
Dude, to find like a bathhouse on a mountain with like
Oh, that'd be
snow.
so cool.
Ugh. Wait, that's what we're doing right now.
That's literally
It's so
what you're
great.
at right
Yeah,
now.
that's what I mean. Yeah.
Wait, is there snow? Wait, there's snow. There's snow everywhere. Is it in? Okay, is there like an open sky above us, or what is?
There is a glass dome, like a kind of like a think of like a half pill shape that is on top of
Okay.
the building. There's a glass dome. Snow does not appear to accumulate on it, neither does frost nor steam. So it is a perfectly clear view into the sky.
That's awesome. Did we? Or was that a part of the description you said?
It was,
earlier?
yes.
Wow, I wasn't paying attention.
I noticed.
Wow.
I've noticed as you guys are sitting here.
Rocks fall, you die.
Yeah. The glass shatters, a dragon lands on you, you all die. No, as you guys are settling in, and I think Synas, you especially probably gravitate to looking up, and you notice the clouds parting had already been occurring, but now even more so. The dismal gray skyscape is replaced with a beautiful sea of starlight above. You see the lone mountain peak that towers over this place, and a small, glowing dot of light at the top. You also see spiraling Aurora Borealis floating in the air, coursing this way and that in gentle greens and pinks and purples.
Pretty.
Do you think Bud would have seen that at Icefire Peak, or is it the first time?
I don't think you guys, I don't think you would have seen this there, no.
Yeah.
Would
Bud
I
is
have ever
just
been able
like-
to see auroras in my neck of the woods?
I think you were far north enough that you would have seen
Okay.
some. But this is like intense aurora. Like
Yeah, Reyka's never seen this shit.
Yeah. Bud has like forgotten his self-consciousness for a moment and is just like
Just a
He
enamored
stands
staring
up,
up
guy.
at the sta-
buck
sky.
naked.
He's still in the pool. He's just like putting his arms up around the edge of the pool and just looking up at the stars, spellbound.
Cool.
Hey, Synas,
Mm-hmm.
have I ever asked you what got you into the stars? Like, how did you get into studying them?
He kind of just stares up for a moment of silence before asking, do you want the short version, or would you like the long version?
Give me the long version. I'm not going anywhere.
That's fair. Honestly, it happened about 30 years back. I was returning from a hunting expedition, only to find that home, to put it quite plainly, didn't exist anymore.
Oh,
The others wanted to chase after the perpetrators, to try to save not only others of the village, but my parents. I thought that would be suicide. So I ran. And he kind of hesitates for a moment before eventually he sighs and continues. It took probably a few months before I found my way to the Star Mounts. I climbed and climbed, just desperate to find some sort of answer, some sort of place to hide. When you're that high up, I mean, it's clear out there. You can see forever. My mother always used to say that when you find it hard to talk, when you don't know where to turn, speak to the stars, because they would always listen. So, on the Star Mounts, I stayed for another... I lost track of time. I want to say maybe a year, before eventually, on the far side of the mountain, I came across a small civilization of observers, actually.
What side of the mountain, Synas?
The northern side. I approached from the south. I stayed on that side because I could see home from up there. Eventually, I felt I had to go north to get away from it, and I found them. I'll be honest, I didn't exactly want to join them right away. But they had food and they had shelter, so I stayed, and they took me under their wing. It's where I learned how to speak Dwarven, actually. And they taught me about the stars alongside their leader, Thava. And I stayed there for, 5, 6, 7 years. I lost track of time, to be honest. But I learned how to read the stars, to chart them, to see the constellations, to navigate by them. Never did figure out what happened to home, but I was glad I found that one at least.
Well, I know what you mean. That's like I said at one point before. At least I know what happened to my home. Dorks came from the, what is it? The ice spire peak,
Yep.
right? Or what would be like the mountain in general? Like
It's the
Sword Mountains.
Zoom out very rapidly. Yes, the Sword Mountains. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Orcs came from the Sword Mountains and pillaged my family's farm. At least now I know how that happened because of the dragon. But yeah, you eventually, even when it feels like you've lost everything, you find new community and new places to call home. I'm glad you found that.
I do envy you, slightly. And he kind of looks over, his hair shifting in all the water. I do envy that you found an answer, at least. I know what happened. Not that I'll ever be able to fix it. It's one thing when it's a group. It's another when it's an organization. This was 30 years ago. My parents are probably long gone at this point, and whatever happened to the rest of my village is It's one of the few questions I've not asked the stars. I'll just put it that way.
Yeah. What were your parents like, if I can ask?
You'd think I'd remember them after all this time, but my memory of them has faded over the years. My mother was the chief of the Firemane tribe, and my father was the head of, well, I say head, he had the most experience with healing, with patching up anybody who returned from hunting expeditions, should our quarry be a little aggressive, or if the Zentarum came by. They were good people. My mom, especially. She was good with, making sure I kept a good head on my shoulders. I was a bit of a little shit, let's say, as a kid. My dad, he let me help out with patching people up. I think I took more to him than to my mom. She was always very formal, very all about the rules, all about formality, how to talk to, intimidate, deceive the other tribes should the need arise. Dad was much more straightforward. The arm is broken. You said it this way.
So if your mom told you like a bit about the stars when you were a kid, that's not where your cards came from, did it? Or did you get that from your community in the Star Mounts?
From the community.
Okay.
I'll be honest. When Mom talked about the stars, I thought it was a load of bullshit. They're just stars. Ultimately, they're just... And he kind of trails off for a few minutes. Just staring. Just eyes flicking back and forth between them. They are, I know. A part of me deep in my heart knows they can't answer most of the time. There's something up there. But I never knew where to turn to. I never knew where to talk after all that happened, after the Zentarum took everything. So I confided in them. Tella taught me about card reading, about star charting, about all of that. She proclaimed it being a way to find a new home. I used it as a way to find jobs. That's how I wound up in Neverwinter, some 20 years later, to be hired, to be honest with you. I expected the cards to eventually tell me to leave. Now I'm here, in a bathhouse, with you all, which is not where I thought this would be where this took me.
Yeah. It is kind of funny how fate works like that. Kind of come from similar backgrounds, and we wind up in the same place on the same trail together.
Back
I
in the
definitely
mountains,
think there's
just
a reason to that.
back in the mountains, just staring at the stars. And he kind of submerges himself mostly under the water again, just his little ears peeking out.
Hey Jay, I sent you a private message.
He does eventually come back up, and he does the normal cat thing, now that he's sitting more upward, where he shakes and his mane goes fucking wild, spraying water everywhere. He does not seem to know that that was kind of rude to do before looking at Bud, saying, was there any other questions? Or do you feel like that answered it?
Did we all get sprayed with that?
You guys probably get some drips that get over there, yeah.
His
Did it
mane
have
is
hair in
huge.
it?
He's got so
yes.
it's so long.
Dude, he's kind of gross. If anybody was looking at all the crap coming off of people when we dunked in,
Dude,
during
when
the
his
travels,
mane went in, it just dust, just like
Yeah.
inky, dirty
Yeah.
water.
It's just black and but it's like, oh my god.
This
during
whole time-
travels, Synas is the type that will just dunk himself in a river once and then immediately get out. Like, he does not. So this is like the first
No
proper bath he may
exfoliation?
have gotten in the time you guys have been together.
The
His
last
mane's like 2 shades lighter.
the last time
It kind of is.
the last time he was clean was when you guys went to the mansion with Chorfa that had the stone that popped all the dust off of you when you touched it.
Yeah.
Which, if I remember right, when Synas touched it, it was like a cloud
Yeah.
rather than just
I
like a
believe
light
it was,
coating. It was
yeah.
just like.
Yup.
Yeah, I did have one more question, Synas. Do you have like a favorite constellation or star that you look to?
It's kind of a, I guess, a cheesy answer, but the North Star. You can always find your direction from there. And I mean, it certainly helps that it has answered or spoken in our dreams that we've been having recently, but it's always been the most useful. The others, sometimes they'll be obscure, sometimes they'll drift, but that one, you can always rely on that one.
Yeah, Dre, do we know that Synas has that little permutation on his dream? I think we do.
I think
I
you
believe
guys
he's
have.
brought it up
Yeah.
once. I know it's come up in conversation once about how his is slightly different.
But his what is different?
The
The nightmare that you
dream
guys
we
are
have
having.
every night,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it has been.
where his has the North Star, as far as he can tell, the North Star, telling him to, what was it again? To find it or something? I can't remember the exact wording.
To you, it had been saying, "Find me, come speak to the north."
Yeah, that.
Yeah, but like asks about that in like more detail. Let's see, what would he say? Something like
Yeah, you said you see the North Star in the vision we're having, right?
I believe it's the North Star, yes. It's never changed shape or looked any different. It looks exactly like the one I'm looking at right now.
And as you follow Synas's gaze up toward the dome of glass, Synas points out the circle of stars known as Mistress Star Circle, the peak of which is the Northern Star. And it almost seems to twinkle a little brighter than you expect it to, amidst the auroras floating above.
It's never said anything more than that, though. I suppose because the dream ends shortly after, but I don't know how much more north I can go.
Yeah, it doesn't speak to me in my vision, so that's really special. You have to remember that.
Hopefully we'll find answers here, assuming we're not too late.
Yeah, maybe up there, and
he like cocks his head toward the observatory.
I'm so excited
but
to get
I'm
up
not
there,
gonna
even
focus on that now.
if...
I'm gonna pop one of these vials in here and enjoy the scent.
And let's do like some kind of like earthy, like cedar.
Yep.
Smell.
I'm cool with that.
The vial is rather small. No more than like a health potion, which is already like 2 ounces of liquid. And as it hits the water, there is almost a light pulse of greenish energy that almost imperceptibly ripples out across the surface of the water, And the room, almost like lighting powerful incense, it doesn't take very long. The whole room begins to smell of cedar wood and fresh pine and sandalwood kind of mingling and mixing together.
Does
Can
okay,
I
question.
start
Like a-
sneezing? Sorry.
Whoop.
3 people
Niah
talked at once.
starts sneezing.
Let me ask my question before actions are taken.
Okay.
Can I do a check on these vials to see if they are magical in any way?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sweet. I'm bad at that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I got a 9.
9? Probably. You're not entirely sure what kind, but it's likely the liquid inside of them has been imbued with some sort of magic, you assume.
I'm gonna take a guess and say that if you pour another one of those vials in here with a different scent, it'll overwrite the other one. I could be wrong, but that's my guess.
Niah, what did you said?
I start sneezing.
Wait, are Kitsunes allergic to cedar?
It's this.
Like guinea
it's strong enough
pigs?
for you to smell.
As a quick RP note, when Bud like puts down the vial, he's like, and his shoulders like droop with relaxation. He sinks into the pool until like just his like nostrils, his eyes, his horns are above the water, like he's like a crocodile
Yeah.
in the water, closing his eyes.
Reyka, you had wanted. Were you one of the people who wanted to say something?
Oh yeah, it was similar to Bud. As soon as she gets that scent, she's gonna take a deep inhale and just sink even deeper into the water.
We have a seed where it's like Reyka's horns, Rinn's horns, and then like,
Niah's
just the
ears.
nostrils.
Nostrils.
like sharks going through the water.
Yeah. Bunch of alligators sitting in the bayou. What is Thava up to during this whole time? Are you just hot cold plunging back and forth over and over?
Sorry, I realized I had to mute. I apologize. So Thava is probably just kind of chilling, I guess. She was doing the plunging, but once Synas starts telling that story, she just kind of like hangs out for a longer time in the pool with everyone. Actually, wait, is Synas in the room temperature one? My bad.
He's in the room temperature one, but he
That doesn't
wasn't
really
being
matter.
like he wasn't really being quiet. Like everybody could hear him since.
Well, either way, I think she'll stop doing that and she'll just kind of chill in the hot one for a while and just kind of listen. But she's kind of aloof overall. She's kind of like very much in the zone, relaxing, and not like involved in the conversation, if that makes sense.
Well. Do we get some kind of rested buff from this?
We'll get to that later. I do have plans for that.
You
yes.
level up to
No.
You know what?
12.
Nope.
You're horrible.
Bud actually drowns.
Oh no! Here's my new character, Dud.
Dud.
Bud, brother of Bud.
I was traveling in the mountains, guys.
It's just another
Another version of it, yeah.
Slightly different hue green. If nobody else says
Synas?
anything, what's that?
Synas.
What did I
Don't
say?
tell me what it is,
Uh-huh.
but did your star group have a name?
Dre, did we establish one for him?
We
I don't know.
we never established what that community's name was.
Shit.
Okay, just curious.
They don't need one necessarily.
No,
Yeah, I don't know
not
if
necessarily.
necessarily he would bring one up, but slightly related. In as people are relaxing, and there's kind of a lull in the conversation, Synas will kind of half sputter water, half laugh as he sits up. And after a moment, he goes, "Yeah, it's funny. I didn't actually think of the relevancy. We have more dragon connections than I realized. I don't know if this is important at all, but Tella, the one who taught me of star charts and card readings, is a dragon. I don't know if that has any implication."
What kind of dragon?
Thava is
That-
just kind of now looking over, sort of, a little bit.
It's a little hard to say. Mostly silver, but partially white. She was a strange one. She had her scales seemed to shift, and she had constellations running through them. As far as I could tell, silver and white. But I never asked directly. Never thought it was important to know.
DM, I'm gonna send you another private message.
There's a lot of DMing to DM.
So many secrets.
So many secrets. I eagerly await your transmission.
Oh.
Bud comes back up again, and he reaches behind him with a little like satchel he brought with him, and breaks out that pipe, baby. It's time.
Oh boy, he's got the wacky tobacco.
How old is Bud again in like his own species? Like
He's like
He's the equivalent of
16,
like a
17.
which as a dragonborn is like the equivalent of a 21 to 25-year-old human.
okay.
Don't you narc on our little guy. Wow.
No, I was just curious. I remember
Wow.
him being young, but I couldn't remember.
Don't
like,
be
how
a
young.
snitch.
In
not character.
Dragonborn are the equivalent of mature human adults at the age of 14 to 16, something like that.
Hey, DM, how tall is the ceiling here?
It's about 20 feet high.
What is she scheming?
I don't know.
What?
I'm working on responding to her DM right now, and my brain is thinking, and she's now asking how tall the ceiling is.
Multitask.
I'm worried that. Listen, you.
And if a 15-foot cone could... Sorry.
What? She's casting Burning Hands. All right, that's it.
My fucking god, no.
Fireball.
I am, however, gonna shoot a little, like, pew-pew, like, finger guns, like, mote of fire just, like, into the air, just, like, for fun, just, like, fidgeting. As high to the ceiling as I can get without actually touching it.
Sure. There's
DM
little.
says, I'll allow it.
I'll allow it because this is a heavily moistened environment. The likelihood of something catching flame is low. However, you know, there's a bunch of scented oils which are historically very flammable. So just be aware of that.
Swear to God.
Can I-
catch me on fire.
Oh
Can I
no,
see-
we gave Rinn
Ooh,
scented
hold on.
Molotov cocktails.
Whoops.
What are the other scents in this?
Literally,
basket?
if you can think of a floral or earthy or sweet smell, there's a label with a vial
What's
with it.
what's that flower that when it blooms smells like a rotting corpse?
That's in there.
Oh hell
Oh
yeah!
my
I don't
God.
want it, but I just throwing out ideas for you.
I kind of... Okay, I'm just gonna grab a random one.
Okay.
If I put it in the
Oh, God,
water,
it's
does
that
it
one.
float?
Yeah, there's not enough liquid or glass for it to be heavy enough to sink.
Cool. I put it in the middle of the water,
Okay.
and then I swim slowly away from it
Okay.
and point my finger gun at it
Okay.
before firing.
Make an attack roll.
Okay.
Using,
And
I am
what band?
assuming, firebolt.
Sorcerer's. Yeah.
Or Sorcerer's Burst, whichever, yeah.
Yeah.
And we are banned from the bathhouse.
No, no.
Oh, I got an 18.
An 18.
Can't have nice things.
There is, amidst this beautiful calm and splendor, there is the sound of whirling magic and the sound of glass shattering and a mild burst of colorful bluish pink flame from the liquid inside of the vial burning up, and it smells kind of like lavender. And then it fades.
Cool. Nobody walk over there for a while.
There are now shards of glass floating in the pool with you.
Floating, it would sink. It would sink.
Yeah.
Rinn dives down into the pool and starts
Come the
sweeping the
fuck
glass up with
on.
her hands.
God. She's so ADHD that she has to cause arson when she gets bored.
I mean, this is a courtesy, because the glass wouldn't really hurt my hooves.
It's true. There's exactly 2 people that it would be problematic for that are in the pool with you.
Niah is barely awake.
Hey, Thava. Hey, Thava.
What is it, Rinn?
How's those weird cravings been going?
I don't know, DM, how have they been going lately ever since the mask is gone?
Bad still.
Still bad.
Every
Got it.
day is suffering.
Okay. She thought it was me like, not great. Why?
Okay, sorry to hear that. Can we help?
Just, keep doing what you've been doing.
So she hasn't, well, okay, I guess I don't know about her murderous urges besides when she tried
Not
to
that
kill me
bit, yeah.
one time. Hey, Thava, you remember, way back when, and we were at that half-orc's house in the mountains, and what? Oh, no. This was in that village outside of the little green dragon's keep. And we were there with this weird druid guy, and then you, almost killed me.
Actually, I think
That was in the
It
mountains.
wasn't
with the
that
half-orc.
wasn't the mountains with the half orc.
Yeah.
I thought
Was it?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
it was
This was
because you
after the mask.
didn't have the mask yet by the time
it
you
was
fought the green
after
dragon.
the mask. Yes.
Oh, okay, maybe you're right. Okay, you might be right.
It was
Okay.
before you ascended the mountain to kill the white dragon.
Okay,
Yep.
let's say I have zero recollection of this.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think you were. Were you there? I
Niah
don't
was
think
not
you were.
there when this occurred.
Niah got. Yeah.
Niah got yoinked.
Do you
Do
remember
you-
that?
Oh yeah. Yes, I remember, and that was the time when I told you guys to tie me up afterwards, at least for a night or two.
Did that have to do with the mask?
Pretty sure it did. After I wore the mask the first time, I started hearing whispers.
Did that ever happen again?
What do you mean?
It just happened once. Did that ever happen again? Did you ever have weird urges and Synas had to tie you up in the other room or something, and I don't know, did you ever have to fight that again? Has it happened since you lost it?
Oh, I still have. The urges are still frequent, if I'm being honest, but and I've heard whispers. Though after the mask disappeared, I don't think I've heard any whispers, but it's only been a day or two, so don't know if that's going to stay that way. But the urges her blood have been worse than ever. Really, it was ever since we picked up that mask that it's been particularly bad.
Kind of exacerbated.
Maybe we could find a cleric who can get rid of whatever it is I have. At least whatever the mask did to me. I did talk to one of the Dryads while we were back in what's the name of the town again? I'm forgetting it all of a sudden.
Mirabar?
Mirabar, yeah. When we were back in Mirabar. But apparently she wasn't a strong enough cleric to get rid of it. So.
And how long have you had this little issue going on again?
I told you, for about as long as I can remember. If you're talking about the cravings in general, but the mask definitely made things worse.
Did your parents also have this sort of thing?
I don't remember, but I don't think so. I think it was whatever the dragon cult did to me.
You guys hear footsteps again at the front door. Entering into the large bathhouse room, you see Kaelin returns with a bunch of cups and a steaming little kettle. And he just looks at all of you and gives a slight smile and goes, I'm glad to see you're all looking rather relaxed. I prepared some tea, if you all are the sort that would like some. I don't mean to interrupt your conversation. I just want to be accommodating of my guests.
My headset fucked up for a second. Would you repeat what he asked?
We're under attack. He's casting fireball.
Casting fireballs, we see.
No! You see he's brandishing a tray of mugs and a steaming kettle and says, I don't mean to interrupt, but are you the sort that would like some tea? I figured I would accommodate my guests.
Yes, what kind?
Well, I do have a few sorts, though mostly very smoky teas from the far eastern part of the continent. It's my personal favorites.
Dre, how is his expression looking? Because I'm like wondering how much of that conversation he listened into.
Give me an insight check on this man.
Wow, you don't just implicitly trust him?
What does a 20 tell me?
Holy shit.
Wow.
You're not entirely sure how much he's heard. But as you were the last one speaking, he's casting a long glance toward you and Rinn as he walks up. His expression is kept neutral, and his body language is very relaxed. He sets the tea tray down on one of the benches nearby the heated pool and stands back up. Again, I apologize for the intrusion. And without another word, he turns and briskly walks his way back out of the bathhouse, his boots clicking against the stone.
Probably should have had this conversation behind the closed doors. Thava kind of mumbles underneath her breath.
Oh, whoops.
Whatever.
Anyone grabbing the tea immediately notices it's a very deep brown. And just as he said, very smoky, very woody sort of tea. If you've ever had like a Chinese oolong tea, this is that sort of family of teas.
Cool.
It's very strong.
Yeah, Synas immediately jumps out to get some. Yeah.
There.
Meh.
Thava doesn't normally drink tea, but I guess she'll have some just for the hell of it.
I will say, Niah, some deep part of your mind feels like you're back home, smelling the scents of this type of tea again. And it evokes kind of feelings of homesickness and longing. It's a very familiar scent to you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I make a note of that and enjoy the tea.
How curious.
How very curious. Also, did he react at all? Because I didn't bother to reapply the illusion when he entered.
He is not regarding you guys with any level of judgment, it would seem. He was very flat-faced, very neutral, just pop in, give you guys some tea, pop out. He's giving the vibe of, like, I don't see it, I don't hear it, I'm just...
Have I seen this tea sold, offered anywhere?
Not in Neverwinter, where you've spent much of your time.
Okay.
Much like the green tea that the old gentleman that you met on the road before, who initially led you guys all here, or at least provided Synas with the idea to come here, the tea that he'd been drinking was very familiar, green tea that you've definitely had before.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I enjoy my tea and just kind of dwell on that feeling.
Nice. Are there any big rocks or anything I can jump off of into the pools of water?
God.
It's kept very... I would say there might be, like, one large boulder in the corner. It's entirely possible. I'm going to make you make an acrobatics check, though, for jumping from that rock into a pool of water, in this case. Just because...
That far?
It's a fuck around and find out sort of scenario, I think.
No, I don't think I want to fuck around like that. Only if it was a surefire.
Right. I think it's, like, just far enough. Though, with your mirthful leaps, you probably would, probably clear the distance fine, honestly.
Yeah?
You do have springy
Okay.
legs.
Okay.
So
if it looks doable, I'm gonna do it.
To you, it looks doable.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You all watch Rinn climb out of the pool without saying a single word and clops her way over to this large, what appears to be decorative boulder in the corner. Climbs on top of it.
Completely naked.
Completely naked. And just spring leaps as far as she can into the center of the hot pool, which does spray everyone that's nearby with a slight wave of water. It gets into some people's tea, for sure.
Do I need to roll for anything, or are we good?
No, you're good. You're fine.
Alright.
I keep forgetting you have springy legs, so jumps that seem a little questionable to most people is fine to you for the most part.
Hey. Cool. Alright, well this has been incredibly relaxing. We're gonna be so clean after this. Rinn might even comb her hair.
Wow.
As soon as Synas walks outside, he's just gonna get dirty again.
Yeah.
Just a cloud attacks him.
A cloud of dirt. No! You guys spend however long you wish to spend in here. It does, we move on into the late evening and the early night. The water is kept ever clear and ever comfortable. At the end of your relaxation, you will all gain the benefit of 15 temporary HP.
Oh, that's awesome.
As the spring itself appears to invigorate you, if not through pure relaxation, then through a bit of magical assistance.
I am scared.
Yeah, this is the DM's way of saying you are going to get fucking demolished.
Right?
Whoa,
We're starting to find
what?
health potions in hallways.
What? Yeah. For some reason, there's a chest full of health potions right outside of this door. Don't know what that could mean.
Now, do these temporary HP, do they go away after a long rest?
These will last until they are used or replaced. They will not go away on long rest in this case.
Nice.
Sweet. You do get a rested buff.
Kinda, yeah. A little plus appears over all your heads that just says onsen. After enough time, and perhaps not all at once, some of you begin filtering out of the pools once you are satisfied with your experience. You find, upon exiting into the little anteroom that led into here that had storage rooms on the sides, you see a large pile of well-folded towels is waiting for you guys. Likely that Kaelin had set out many for your guys' use.
You keep saying Kaelin, but I keep hearing Caitlin every time.
Caitlin.
Kaelin. I could change his pronunciation to be Callan.
That might help.
It's
if
also
we don't
spelled
want
the
to think
same way.
Caitlin.
His name is Khalan, so Callan would also be effective. He said changing his phonetic pronunciation.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Before we even find those towels, Synas is already using that big blue toga to dry his hair off as they're walking.
I'm sure that toga's dirty.
The toga is filthy, Synas!
But I'm gonna be wearing it. It'll be fine.
She takes it away from him and she puts it in the pool.
An equally big cloud
Yeah.
comes off of just the toga.
It's just it absolutely just goes from a spa pool to a washing machine, basically.
Were you raised in a barn, Synas? Seriously.
No, the western edge of Adarok, the savannah. Later the Starmount.
That'd be
I don't know if you
me.
were listening. Yeah, you want to talk to Bud about that, actually.
As you guys clean up, dry off, Synas, your robe is soaked, but clean.
He's still gonna put it back on. He's not even gonna wait for it to dry, really.
Oh my
It's
god.
heavy and soaked.
Synas!
It's my
Go
only shirt.
hang
It's
it
fine.
up.
It's my only shirt.
She calls to Callan.
You you find Callan is out by the funicular train, and he appears to be working on something when you call out to him, and he looks back. You're kind of peeking out the front door of the bathhouse, and he goes, "Yes."
Do you have any extra robes or anything?
Well, check the side rooms there. There's probably bound to be one for you.
I check the side rooms.
There is
I find one.
in the opposite side room. There's like robes for every type of humanoid.
Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. I find one appropriately sized for a large catman, and I plop it in his hands.
Synas, you are presented with a, not like the nicest robe. It's a little fluffy. It's got like a fur line edge to it. It's purple in color. And it fits you. It's warm. It's not a toga. It's not your style, but it isn't sopping wet.
Before he puts it on, whether it's mockingly or seriously, it would be hard to tell. He definitely uses it for a moment to dry off part of his mane. But he does throw it on and says thank you.
Yay. Rinn gives him a tiny applause.
He does a mocking little bow.
And with all this commotion, Callan comes over and stands just at the entryway. Right. Glad to see you're all looking in better spirits and rested. Please, I see you've taken one of the cottages as your own. Feel free to get some rest. I'm almost ready. We can speak in the morning over some breakfast, perhaps, about... And he pauses for a while, just kind of staring off into nothing space, about what awaits.
Helen, you haven't gotten any more visitors since we last spoke, right?
No, the only folks I've turned away were a pair of astrologians, older fellows. I said return to Mirabar, and they walked away rather morosely.
Mm-hmm.
And then beyond that, just adventurers.
If a woman who looks a little bit like me with red hair shows up, please tell us, and also please turn her away, if possible.
He kind of blinks a few times and goes, sure, I suppose I can do that for you. I won't pry, actually. Better I know less. Have a good night, all of you.
Thing on, you know.
Sure, yes. Have a relaxing evening. I will do the last of my preparations and speak with you on the morrow. And he does a little bit of an awkward bow. Reyka and Synas being the most perceptive of this group. You notice as he turns to walk away, his right hand is a bit exposed, and you see almost what appears to be a blackish glass sort of texture to his skin that he's been covering.
Oh. Like his whole skin, or just part of
just
his arm?
The portion of his wrist and hand that you see before he tugs his sleeve back down. But he heads to the small building next to the tram and shuts the door, leaving you all to take your rest.
Did you guys see his arm?
No.
What do you mean?
It looked like black glass.
Weird.
He did say
Right.
his associates were turned to glass. I don't think he made it out entirely unscathed.
Bring it up with the
Jrain.
morning.
Dre,
Yeah.
does that track up with my knowledge of whatever I recognized from the description of that thing? Something that could do that?
Not really. What you recognized from the image isn't a creature that should be able to do something to the level that he's described.
Okay. But it's also like 10 times bigger than that should be too,
Yeah,
right?
and like doesn't look necessarily exactly like a mirror mephit, but like similar.
Okay.
I assume
What do we make of this exactly? Anyone know? Synas? You know, magic guy. Knowledge of magical things.
I mean, I can make like an Arcana check, I assume, but I know gut reaction. I'm gonna assume, and Synas is gonna spitball, that it's similar to a petrification effect. But we'll do an Arcana just so I'm not completely talking out my ass.
give me an Arcana check.
Oh, not a great one. Only a 15.
Man, your dice is not looking too
A
good.
15 on what you roll, a 1?
A 2? It's not a 1. It's a 2.
Oh my gosh.
So I know basic knowledge on a 2.
Yeah, you sure do. That's crazy. Yeah, I think off the top of your head, you kind of you definitely get the vibe of petrification, transmutation-esque, magics involved here.
As for how to defend against it, that's a bit out of my my wheelhouse. That doesn't look like anything I've encountered before.
Okay. Just curious.
If there's nothing else, you guys retire to the little cottage, the travel of the day, and the immense relaxation of the evening, leading you all to probably be rather tired overall.
Yeah. Hot water can do that to you.
Yeah. If you would like to do watches, you are welcome to let me know. Whom will take the first, second, and third watches as we go into the evening here?
Did we
The
just
Do
use
watches, or
Thava's
we just all
horse?
pass out?
That's up to you guys.
Thava's horse could be a good.
Thava, can we use your horse so we can all just fucking sleep?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I was gonna say, no, Thava's already asleep. Oh no.
I thought that's also possible, but yeah, no, she'll bring the fucking horse back and have the horse keep watch like she does nowadays.
The horse
Becky Apples.
The horse stands outside of the house, unblinkingly staring into the night.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Can we name her Becky, please? Becky Apples. It's perfect.
Why?
You would understand. It's a comic book I read. It's a really good name, though.
Thava just kind of looks bewildered again. It's like, you keep talking about these comic books. I've never heard of a comic book before. I don't...
Do you read?
Yes, I can read.
And do you, though? Like, do you go out of your way to find, like... It's a graphic novel. Pictures.
Okay. Thava just, like, grabs the book, like, the tome, the Universe Apocalypse, and just waves it at Rinn and then puts it back.
Yes, I read, waving the book around with, like, horrible, unearthly noises emitting from the
Can
book.
you imagine she just opens it in front of Rinn, just like, here, look at this.
Here, read this shit.
And then just, like, her eyes glaze over immediately.
Oh, that's evil.
Okay, well, if you ever want to, just go on a nice journey that's not just like an exploration of the darkest, most fucked up magic you can imagine, pick up a nice graphic novel. You could, relax a little, be transported, learn a little bit about the world.
Or, you could travel the world like we're doing right now.
You could do both.
Okay, fine. Next time we're in a big city and there's a bookstore, maybe I'll look into it.
Yeah, sounds good.
And she just rolls over and tries to get some sleep.
I need to make a note real quick.
Becky
Oh.
Apple.
Two things on my end. One that I forgot. As we're leaving the bathhouse, if Synas is near one of the last people to leave, he's gonna leave 5 gold on the the front desk.
Isn't that like half of all the money you have?
Yeah, that's exactly half. there were 6 of us, so it's fine.
Yeah,
That guy sent
I
us
see.
again.
Fucking Synas.
This guy.
You can't
And then
hold on to this
secondly-
fucking money.
Synas is absolutely taking second watch. Not whether we need it or not. Synas is taking second watch.
Okay. You guys all settle down to rest. The horse acting sentry over your little sleeping area. Synas, you wake up almost of your own, you're kind of started awake almost out of habit at this point. In the middle of the night. Right about when second watch would be occurring. Where do you go to do your watching?
Oh, just like right out into the middle of the collection of the cottages.
Mhm.
He's not staying in. He's going out there.
Okay. You walk out, you see the horse rotates its head almost like a statue moving, and looks at you, and then looks back down the road, unacknowledging.
I don't know if you need it, but a 23 perception as well. But he's mostly looking up. Let's be honest.
I was gonna say. I need to find my other music is what I need.
Disadvantage.
I'm gonna get a message from a lady.
From a lady?
What? Does
Sending
Synas have
stone.
a secret girlfriend? Oh,
I might. Who knows?
As you are staring up at the night sky, it is crystal clear. There is a doorbell. There.
Sorry, phone. My phone got pinged. And it was right next to the microphone.
It's always like right when I'm in the middle of narrating. It's so funny. A cat meow or something.
The North Star rings the doorbell.
Ding, ding. A door opens in the sky. Horrifying. Hello.
It's my real voice. I'm sorry.
Synas residence.
Synas residence.
residence. What can I do for you?
Oh my god, please.
What if that was Synas? Oh my god.
I would cry a lot.
I would too.
Imagine if anybody in the party had a silly voice.
That would be crazy.
That'd be wild.
Insane.
Whoops.
The crystal clear sky offers you truly one of the best views of what you can see of the sky in this hill-surrounded, mountain-surrounded area. You see the tram line that runs the mile or so up the mountain to a building which, as you are staring up at it, though it is so far away, little twinkles of light refract off of something up there. And then looking further to the stars, there is almost a enrapturing glow from the northern star, the peak of Mistress Star Circle. And you aren't sure if it's a voice on the wind or in your mind. You hear, Synas, you are so close. I can see you.
One more day. One more day, and I'll be there.
I see you.
Well, I don't know if you cut out or if it was.
No, it was
or
just.
if it was only one word.
It was just a little whispery word.
It said, I?
Hmm?
Yeah, I might have missed what it was. Oh no.
It was just I, as if starting another sentence
okay.
and then fading.
Disconcerting.
Synas just quietly nods back, and I mean, he's just laying out there, just looking up at the stars.
Mhm.
He will do that for a good hour or two before going back to bed.
One
Okay.
could say he's
Lion?
Leonin out there.
I think he's lying out there. That's probably better.
I'm tabaxian out there.
I swear to God.
Don't say swears.
Don't be catty with me now.
Wow.
Womp womp. I'd grab my slide whistle if it wasn't out of reach. Yeah, you spend a couple hours out in the cold, staring up at the stars.
He feline in the snow.
Ah, God,
Wow.
dang it.
I'm loving this. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Before eventually returning to rest.
I would keep going, but he might give me negative inspiration.
It's possible.
That wasn't a pun.
There
Use your negative inspiration.
there is a system that exists for the slights against the DM, which is basically like inverse inspiration the DM can impose on you. Some people do run that at their
for
tables.
reals?
Yeah.
You guys, I gained a curse against the DM.
Oh god. Fucking love that. Yeah, no, that's definitely a system that exists out there.
That's awesome.
Let's see, what's the most appropriate for this? Probably this?
Dark Winter. Wow, that's kind of on the nose. Wow.
Still one of my favorite tracks.
It's
in
great.
this campaign.
It's ominous.
You know something great's gonna happen when it comes on.
You are all asleep. You have the dream TM again. Except for Niah.
Another dream.
You have a different dream, and I'll get to you in a second.
I don't feel too left out.
Not gonna leave you out. Don't worry. I'll torment you in a moment.
It's the same dream, just in French.
Yeah. Et tu l'entends.
It's got subtitles.
Yeah.
Omelette du fromage.
Omelette du fromage. You all have the same dream. Visions of an apocalypse wrought by dragons, by devilish forces. Visions of metallic dragon eggs fracturing into odd creatures that seem all too familiar yet too monstrous to recognize. You are given the vision at the end of the dream once again of that walled fortress town in the middle of rolling green hills dotted with snow. And a new portion avails itself to you as, standing on the hillside just outside of this town, you see the daytime turn to night and the stars rushing overhead, almost as if the world spins. And as this happens, the night sky gets engulfed in a veil of blackness, the stars winking out of existence, until there is nothing but a void.
The nothing.
You are all startled awake as a voice in all of your dreams and all of your minds, shaking you from sleep, says, "Help!" And you wake up. Niah,
Uh-oh.
you are sinking.
Oh.
You are sinking into the depths of the ocean.
Is this a familiar sinking or a new kind of sinking?
This feels familiar.
Okay.
You plummet beyond the reach of light into pitch dark waters. 1,000 eyes open to stare at you. It is a friendly feeling that pervades your mind as you look upon the Leviathan. In your mind, you hear, "A great danger awaits you, my friend. I hope that you are ready. A fractured veil, a vision beyond, a creature that should not be." Before the eyes similarly just blink closed, one after 1,000 after 1,000, and your vision is filled with darkness. And you're startled awake by all of your friends probably waking up very suddenly.
Yeah. Well, I thought that was going to be a great night's sleep.
Another good night's rest.
You know, I really thought that tonight of all nights we might not have that dream, but I guess I was wrong.
The sunlight filters in through the window. You are well rested, if perturbed.
We all heard somebody yell, help, right?
Yep.
Did it sound familiar?
No.
Okay. I asked that to the group. Did that voice sound familiar to anybody?
Reyka shakes her head no.
I haven't
yeah,
heard
definitely.
it either.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What? It sounded familiar to you? Wait, you don't have the dream. Shut up.
No, but I did have another. I did have my own dream.
Okay.
Let's just say an old friend just warned me that something really bad's up there.
We've known that.
The mirror method, correct?
Something worse, I think.
Okay. Nothing else with that.
Did it give any hints? Any advice?
No, it did not.
Very helpful. What old friend?
Oh, this one. And I hold up my arm, showing the tattoo that my pseudo dragon comes from.
So the weird being who dragged you underwater and took you away for like 4 months spoke to you in a dream and said there was something terrible out there and didn't give you any context.
This is the same friend who threw me back to the world and got me into the Shadowfell, so...
Real great friend. Doesn't
Yeah.
use his GPS at all.
I was gonna just say, Synas was gonna ask, you're sure this is a friend?
Oh, yeah, they're just... Well, they're a little distracted.
What does that even mean, Niah? Like, how much has Niah told us about this, whatever it is?
I'll leave it up to you, Niah, but...
And that's actually funny, because that question takes Niah aback.
What?
You kind of just see Niah freeze for a moment and realize, I don't know why I know that.
Why, you know what?
That they're distracted and that they've always been kind of haphazard.
What are they exactly?
Oh, they're actually, dear, what were they exactly again, Dre?
They are, to your knowledge, what would appear to be a ancient sea leviathan of some sort. You know that it is not necessarily imprisoned, but excluded from reality, in a way.
Oh man.
Oh,
Personally
man.
targeted.
Yeah.
Shucks. All right, guys, I gotta leave the party.
Drain's
now.
gotta go. I'm excluding him from reality.
You're the
you,
downstream.
you also know the fact that likely you're not sure who has ever told you this, why you know this, that it willingly excludes itself from reality.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
No, it's a leviathan, but yeah, it's massive, bigger than you could possibly imagine. And it's not here, and I say pointing at the ground.
Okay. And what is your relationship to this thing exactly?
No, they're an old friend. And then Niah again goes, kind of still and taken aback, and that I don't remember how I met.
You're hearing how weird this sounds coming out of your mouth, right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Rinn's eyes turn to Synas, who knows about magical things. Any ideas?
This one, I would probably need a library of some kind. And this is where he rolls the Arcana check in his head.
All right.
Because you are a library.
Hit me with like a 30 right now. And I'll
23.
Not a 30. So
10 plus 13.
Crazy.
Wait, I gotta choose my
Oh, you got wheel and woe, yeah.
I gotta figure out, can I add a +6 and then also guidance? I could still hit 30.
All right. If you hit a 30, I'm giving you like proper information.
Okay, so there's a nat 20, but that doesn't really help anything.
Careful, because he has been hitting 30.
I know.
Okay. I gotta
Jesus,
change.
are you gonna reveal a bunch of backstory?
I might. I could. Don't fuck with me. I could.
Don't fuck with me. I will reveal your
I'll read
backstory.
your backstory. I will rip open time and space.
I will give you deep lore.
Okay. Wheel is even. So yes, I can add 1d6.
Okay.
I'm gonna immediately just use one of those today. Please roll high. Oh fuck! Like even with the guidance, the highest I can get is 29 now.
Okay.
Which I
God,
don't.
that's so close.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
29?
Yeah, actually 29. I rolled a 4 on the guidance.
Wait. Can I silvery barb something?
No, it's in reaction to an opponent.
You're not gaslighting reality.
If we put 4 heads together, maybe we'll find a +1.
Can I assist? Can I help?
You are not inside of Synas's brain, so
But
I'm gonna say
she's somewhat related to the Fae. So
I am also the one who summoned Synas to do this, so I'm helping in that way.
Huh?
What if you give me a good or funny reason right now that what you do assists him in remembering something, I will give it a +1, not advantage, just a +1. But you gotta give me a real good reason right now.
Shit. Fuck, what helps somebody think better? Fuck.
Smelling salt, smelling vial. I'll go get one of those vials.
I'll go get one of the vials, like a smelling salts vial, and I'll just like put it under his nose.
Wake up.
You got this. I slap him a little bit.
My temporary HP.
Temporary HP.
No!
+1 Arcana.
Oh my god.
No, I'm okay with a 29.
As funny as it is, I think 29 you're still gonna get something. 30 I had given you more.
I'm gonna pry it out of your cold, alive, temporary HP hands.
God damn it.
If only I were better at improv, god damn it.
It's okay,
Pick
it's
up a
okay, it's okay.
+1.
No, it's
I'll give you someday.
Maybe someday.
2 years of therapy.
Don't worry, you can take some lessons from me. I'm real good at it.
I'm gonna DM
But
you.
teaches an improv class. That could be an episode.
Oh man, you're gonna DM me? So I don't even need to reveal this.
Yeah.
But you're already on DM. How are you gonna DM? What, are you just passing on the role of DM to the Deriaz here?
Shut up, Niah. Shut up,
Wow.
All the characters realize suddenly they're on a table surrounded by people staring down at them and feel overwhelming dread.
Rinn immediately gets 7 points.
Expedition 33 music starts playing. Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna type this on keyboard. Touchscreen's
Yeah.
gonna take me 10 years to type all this out.
Give me
Talk
a
amongst
second.
yourselves for a second.
So, how about them insert D&D sports ball game here?
How about them Becky apples?
What's the...
The horse is still
You guys have got a
staring.
sport. I wasn't as prepared to like reveal this. I'm actually fuzzy on all my background information.
It's
at
okay.
this point.
I don't have to
God.
reveal it. He's whispering it to me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If this is like devastating, I may just be like, no, I can't
But
think.
what's funny was I was actually just thinking, like, hey, I should start nudging Dre to give a reason for more of my best friend to come out at some point.
Uh-huh.
And the reason was Synas.
Yeah, apparently it's just gonna be you having some cosmic insight into magic and the nature of reality.
No, it's fine. You know, my mom and my dad were very important people. I'm very well inclined to this stuff.
Wow.
This is how you set a broken arm. This is how you patch a scraped knee. And anyways,
So
this is a
you-
cosmic deity. Oh, he's still typing.
I'm giving you a paragraph. Keep talking.
Oh,
Hold
Wait,
on.
What the fuck?
I'm revealing lore. Calm down.
good God.
Wait, how much?
I'll
I'm
DM it
so
to you
hungry
too,
for this.
Naya.
Bro, I cracked open reality on a 29.
Yeah,
Listen,
imagine a
broadcasting
30.
signal to
Sometimes you have to crack open an old one with the boys. I mean, that's the way it works.
I think given what cracked has become nowadays, we may not want to do that one.
Very good.
I do love cracking open an old one. It's one of my favorite entendres for that. It's so good.
Oh my god.
They told me
Dre.
you didn't come out with that.
I absolutely I stole that. I'm an engineer. I don't necessarily make new things. I just improve on them.
My goodness.
So, well, I was musing. I'll cut this out in editing later. If I remember. Editing Dre, somewhere in the future. I hear you. I see you. Fix this.
Synas is just standing
What
there
is gonna
rubbing
come
his
out from this?
chin,
Holy shit.
thinking.
What was that, Wyld?
What is gonna come out of this? Because I did not expect the 29 Arcana out of nowhere.
It's a lot.
Bro, if anything Arcana happens with Synas, you need to be
Oh,
prepared.
I didn't even consider that Arcana could be something that could force this.
Like, if it's an Arcana, unless I roll a 1, he's just got basic knowledge, a DC 15, like, at the ready at all times.
You know more than wizards do.
Magic is my special interest.
Yeah.
Send.
Whoa.
Whoa. What do we got?
Synas gets a brain blast suddenly. Download of lore
Whoa,
information.
Editing Dre put a Jimmy Neutron brain
Yeah,
blast right here.
into like a
Please.
cat hedge. Yeah. I'm not doing that.
Whoa. Whoa.
Just hear him.
What? Do I reveal this?
Just imagining Keanu Reeves from Bill and Ted.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
God dang it.
I think what Synas will say is, I've heard of this vaguely in relation to cults, but this was, I mean, the stories have gotten a bit outlandish over the years. Stuff about making Tarasques look small and being
What?
shunted to another plane, whatever this is. It's probably cult related. Not Cult of the Dragon, other cults.
The fuck about a Tarrasque? What are you on about?
It's like I said, the stories of what this friend that may be speaking to Niah have been exaggerated over the years. You know how you tell a story and the details change as it passes from person to person. It's likely similar to this. My experience with something like this is information related to cults. One prominent story being this creature or friend, as some have called it, can be as large as a Tarrasque or larger. It gets muddied. I doubt
Okay,
it's
fuck
actually
how big it
related.
is. What the fuck is it?
I wish I knew. like I said, the details get muddied, and that's kind of the prominent information that stays relevant at the top.
What is
I would need to
Deriaz?
find. Oh, that's
What is a Tarask?
before I go into that. We need to deal with current problems that can be solved. That's a problem
Yeah.
that can't be solved.
Yeah, no, that sounds like Aklu Natil.
So you know some muddy details that don't describe what the fuck it is you're talking about?
Essentially, yes. Yeah, that's yes. It may be relevant, but it may not.
Synas, I am more confused since you started talking than before.
That tends to happen with the arcane. Yes. I would need a library. Ask me again if we find our way back to Mirabar, or well, I guess it's locked down now.
Okay.
Candlekeep. If we find our way to Candlekeep, I can get you an answer.
That's far.
Me looking at the other side of the country, like, huh? Yeah, that is pretty far away, isn't it?
Just use 2-day delivery. It'll be fine. We can get the book shipped here. I'll find
man.
it.
I
Can
mean,
afford 2-day delivery.
to be fair, that courier guy has traversed immense distances in seemingly nonsensical periods of time. So
Exactly.
Can we trust the man?
But yeah, Synas, no, that sounds like Aklu.
I mean, do you feel like he's related to a cult?
So you see Niah go to say this, respond normally, then cut themselves off.
Niah, I'm not gonna lie. More than 3 seconds have passed. I feel that answered it already.
Yes?
Oh no, I came to
And
that
I was gonna
conclusion
make a joke about it, but now I realize I don't know why I know that.
Niah, are you in a cult? Did they brainwash you? Is that what this fucker is?
Given
Kind of
our
weird brain bug?
Rinn,
No.
given our group and what we've been getting up to, I feel like asking Niah, "Are you in a cult?" is just gonna get a yes. We act
No.
pretty weird.
I am not, and you are one to accuse me.
What?
I mean,
know,
the whole
you know,
sister thing.
She was accusing.
Sister thing, marked as a dragon cultist by the entire city of Mirabar,
Yeah, well, so was Thava.
who also seems like have some past history with the cult.
Well, that hardly seems relevant right now. We're talking about you, Niah.
I was about to say.
Are we?
Projection, my favorite. Don't
Yes,
you turn this
well,
around on me.
My friend Aklu was warning us, well, me, that but up in that mountain is dangerous. Something poking through from somewhere else, I think.
Well, we've stumbled into problems that we are under-equipped for before, and come out just fine. What's to say we can't do it one more time?
Well, yeah, we should find out what it is we're dealing with before we worry.
So your little friend was telling you that the whatever's on the fucking top of the mountain is otherworldly and very dangerous, and we're gonna go up there.
Yeah.
And do what? It wasn't exactly helpful. Is it telling you to run?
No. Just asked if I hope that I was ready.
How ready do you feel, Niah?
I don't know. It's about 2 weeks since I'm back in this realm. I don't. I feel ready, I guess.
All right.
The only way to know is by beginning, and the only way some man I know said that
Fucked it up.
once. I did. It's fine. It was very poignant. It was very important sounding. You made me think about cults. I'm gonna get it wrong. We should head up there.
Something cult, something improv. Let's get up there.
Oh no, Synas said that in character for sure.
Oh my god.
You can copyright it.
My cheeks hurt from smiling and resisting laughing. As you guys gather yourselves and your equipment and head out of the cottage that you have spent the night in, you see the gentleman, Callan, across the way, the large courtyard out front of the bathhouse, waving towards all of you, calling out "Oh, good morning. Are we ready to speak?" And
As ready as we're going to be, I think.
he just beckons you all with a wave of his left hand and heads into the house next to the tram, again, awaiting you all.
Okay.
As you enter, you are greeted with a modest little living space. There's a bed, meager belongings, a few stacks of books, set out on one table, off to the left of the entry door. You see a large, spherical metallic object that appears to have many layers of spheres within it. Think of like how a gyroscope has many different interlinking layers. This is like 5 layers of orb within orb.
It's a lot of work to ponder.
It's a lot of pondering. You can't imagine the pondering this guy gets up to in his free time. He walks over to a second table and grabs a few pieces of parchment from it and turns to look at all of you. Well, I trust your night was restful after the bathhouse. It always gives me quite the nice sleep after boiling myself a little bit in there.
Very much so. It was wonderful.
It is invigorating. The magics which pour out from beneath this mountain are quite special, I think. I shan't dance around the point. I have been... Well, your time in the bathhouse gave me ample period to reassemble the thing that I had been working on before I had given up hope of reclaiming this place. If you truly are still dedicated to going to the peak, and he pauses looking at each of you in turn.
Yeah.
Then I suppose I will tell you of what I have been able to surmise. He places down this stack of parchment that he is holding, upon which are several different sketches of this creature that he had created the image of. In each, there appears to be a different face on the head of the creature. Sometimes it is humanoid, sometimes almost devilish or draconic, sometimes smooth and blank. This creature, though I am unable to figure out exactly what it is, based on my experience, has broken through one of the mirrors that we use magically to view the stars. It is something which connects to the astral sea and allows us to gaze not with the naked eye, but with the powers that the weave grants to us.
The astral sea?
Yes, the astral sea. It is a plane all amongst itself.
Reyka, I feel like that was a joke, but I don't get it.
Talking about something to gaze at the stars, the astral sea. I'll see myself out.
That's it. Where's me slide whistle? That's it, I'm getting me mallet.
What did you see in the astral sea?
It is not what we see in that plane, but utilizing the plane to view the world beyond ours. There are uncountably many stars and astral bodies out in the inky blackness above us. But this is not an astronomy lesson. This is life or death. This is something more tangible and upon this earth with us. He goes over to the odd layered sphere, picks it up off the table with a grunt of effort, and places it down with a poof on the other table before all of you. Dusts his hands off a bit. This is a old artifact from when the observatory was built several hundred years ago. I believe we can use it to repair and seal whatever mirror or portal or fracture this creature came from. It is not going to be easy. I've written the ritual up as best I can based on the notes of my compatriots who are no longer with us. But I've tested the spell and I believe it will work. We should simply need only bring this to the site of the fracture, complete this ritual, mend the veil between worlds, and, well, I suppose I'm not sure what happens at that point. Perhaps by mending this break in reality, the creature itself vanishes, or is weakened in some way that you will be able to destroy it.
And does this plan differ at all from what you've done with previous groups who tried and failed?
Yes, none of them I have ever gone with to attempt this ritual. Only after the last time did I get the idea that perhaps fixing this thing that it climbed through would be the key. The only catch is that I have to come with you and perform the ritual, and it is not a fast one. I will need potentially several minutes of uninterrupted focus. And with unknown variables up there, it is questionable of if we will have minutes or seconds.
How close do you have to be to it?
Well, this object, and he places a hand on the sphere, must be rest upon the surface of the glass. So, directly.
Yeah.
And if it is where I imagine it to be, let's just say it's not the best, most concealed location in the building. Though, I'm also not sure where in the building it will be. The reason for that will become apparent once we arrive.
I see.
I will also say, you see he reaches to one of the pockets on his robe and pulls out a few folded pieces of parchment and starts handing them to you guys. In the event that I do perish at the hands of this creature, one of you will have to perform the ritual in my stead. I've prepared all the notes here, shows you hand placements and every step along the way, as well as what to say through the spell. And as you unfold these notes to look at them, you see a series of instructions, hand placements, and the sphere itself seeming to unfold in different depictions. And the words, "O Lord, guidance from the heavens, reveal thy cleansing starlight, guide thy light upon us below."
pretty easy to remember.
Well, and you will have these notes as reference should you need them. In the heat of battle, I know it might be easy to forget such things. But again, I should be able to complete this if I am, well, awake, alive. You know.
Do you feel as though you're in any state to accompany us?
You see he hesitates for a few moments before furrowing his brows. I don't think it is relevant what state I'm in. I have a duty to see this through, regardless of the danger it poses.
I only ask because if you need time to attempt to cure or dispel the... And he kind of trails off, motioning towards Kaelin's right arm from what me and Reyka saw yesterday.
You see he pauses for a moment and looks down and slowly works the leather glove off of his hand. And as he pulls it off, you see his hand appears to have been, as you glanced and saw, fully converted into what appears to be a very opaque dark black glass, almost like obsidian, but with more purple colors to it.
Wow.
I wish there was some magic that would fix this, but I have tried, and none of what I know. And you see the fingers move, but very stiffly and slowly, and there is a distinct crackling as of stone and rock kind of grinding together. I am not able to fix this, and I am unsure for how long I will be myself. But with the time that I have, I wish to write something. Fix something. If that means going to that awful place up there with all of you and sealing away that which has caused such destruction, then so be it. I have made peace with death.
Is that affliction spreading?
Slowly.
Or does it seem
Slowly, yes. It comes all the way to here, and you see he touches somewhere on the right side of his chest and slides a finger up as if tracing the edge between skin and glass beneath his robes. Up to on his neck where he pulls down the collar a little bit, and you see that same glass slowly fractaling through the skin, peeling it away.
Oof, does it hurt?
Not if I don't touch it too much. I just try not to think about it.
Last question, and if you do not mind me asking, how long do you think you have?
By my calculations, and judging by how this all feels, anywhere between another month to 2, perhaps? Perhaps less. I'm not necessarily skilled in the art of transmutation. Mine is a more peaceful domain.
I did lie to you. One further question.
Of course.
What spells have you tried to dispel it?
Dispelling. I've used restoration spells. I burned the only higher powered greater restoration scroll that I still had, and it did nothing.
Me with one scroll of greater restoration still in my bag.
Unfortunately, I don't believe this to be a form of petrification. It is Well, it is as if magic sees this part of me, and he lifts his other normal hand, as if it is correct. It's as if this is not changing, but replacing me, I suppose. It sounds a bit morbid out loud.
Yeah.
And you see he slowly slides the glove back on, having to work the individual fingers back over the stiff hand digits. But I will still be able to do my part. I am uncertain what else we may face up there. The information I have is well over a month and a bit old at this point. As I'd said, no groups had returned. And Mirabar had stopped sending parties. Likely they struck it from the list of open jobs at the Adventurers Guild there, I'm sure. So, have you all any questions beyond that?
You see it.
How? Oh, go ahead.
Did you see the creature yourself?
Only what I saw while I was running in terror as it attacked us. I made it to the tram, and no one else did. I watched as one of my friends was turned to glass at the door and dragged away. And that's about when I hit the lever for the train to descend. And you see he holds his glass-riddled hand and just looks down quietly for a few moments. I'm not some world-weathered traveler or survival instinct lacking adventurer who's willing to throw himself into such a fray. But perhaps with your group we will see greater success.
You said earlier if the mirror is where you last saw it, do you have any reason to believe it would be moved?
The last thing that I saw before the mountain obscured the observatory itself, the building shattered apart as if glass exploding outward. The second floor houses the astrolabe and the astral mirror. I'm uncertain of the state of the structure now, and my scrying attempts haven't really worked, which indicates that the place itself is so alien to me as to be impossible to seek through what I am familiar.
Okay. Does anybody else have any questions, or should we just go do this?
I feel that's the most relevant that I can think of. I'm just going to hope that it's in the same location, that it was the epicenter of whatever happened up there.
All right.
You see Callan pipes up again. Before we go, I did overhear last night some of what you had been talking about. I do apologize for eavesdropping. You spoke of dreams that you've been having.
Mhm.
A group recurring one, yes. Well, for most of the group, I should say.
Should I survive this ordeal, I would be more than happy to attempt to help you understand them more. Though, perhaps I should not think ahead of myself too far. Dreaming is sort of my area of expertise.
Is there a rush? Maybe we could figure that out before risking our lives.
I do have everything prepared for such a thing, but I suppose there is no rush other than when you are eager to go yourselves. Though, the sooner the better, I'm sure, that I don't lose my nerve again. The spells needed to transcend the waking into the sleep will likely put anyone involved out of commission for anywhere between 6 to 12 hours, so I leave it to your discretion.
Guys, thoughts?
My thought is this problem first, dreams later, but I may be a bit biased, I admit.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's possibility that things go bad, we should probably talk about dreams first.
Yeah, if there really is no, like, time sensitivity on the other task, why not do the dreams first?
Yeah, it's kind of my thought too.
Seems like a pretty big issue, regardless of if there's no time constraints.
What do you mean? The dreams?
I'm referring to the issue here at the fuck is it? Is it an observatory? Or what is it? The thing of
It's an observatory.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
referring to the
we've
issue
met.
at the observatory.
Sure, but this is like the only guy we've met so far who's been like, "Hey, I can probably help you with those weird fucking dreams you've been having
Who's
for
to
months."
say
and
we
no one's
can't-
been able to explain.
Why can't we just do that after we've fixed what's wrong up there?
Because this guy might die. That's why.
Callan just kind of shrugs and is like,
He's right.
he's right, you know. She is right, though, to be
He
fair.
said it first, okay?
Right.
I'm
But
not a warrior.
What if we go up there and fix the problem, and suddenly he's not dying anymore? Whatever this magical thing is happening to him. What if it stops?
That's great, but like, it's not going to kill him in the next 12 hours either. So, my thought is, what if we can get a little bit of detail about the dreams first? Then we can go all risk our lives, and then whoever survives can take that information forwards.
And what about the cleric that went up there?
Wait, did somebody already go out there?
Our groups.
Yeah, that was a while ago. I
In
think,
the last
right?
adventuring party, we don't know what awaits us up there, but every passing day increases the likelihood that more people are going to be dead.
Or more
Oh.
things come out of the mirror, making our job harder.
Okay. Well,
So there
that
is a
sounds a
time
little bit
constraint,
more
okay.
time sensitivity than I was aware of.
Oh, I'm not saying that is what's happening, just I fear risking it.
Okay. That's fine with me.
It is possible that someone could still be alive there. If anyone is, it would be him. He's probably the more powerful of those that have gone up.
Okay.
My vote is still for us to head there first.
Yeah, Thava's vote is also that.
All right. Given the information, I agree.
Okay,
Alright.
let's go.
And he goes to scoop up the massive metal orb again, and grunts with effort and hoists it into his arms in kind of a hug. And it's like holding like a huge medicine ball, basically, size-wise.
Would you prefer one of us carry that so you can save your strength for the
I wasn't going to impose.
the observatory?
I have been heaving it about. I meant to put handles on it, but I hadn't got around to it.
Here, hand it here.
All right. He drops it into your grasp, and it's probably about 30, 40 pounds of metal, all said and done.
What is
That's
this
fine.
thing?
It
Stuff
is.
for the components.
It is a series of interlocking spheres that, in a device that links into itself, kind of like a gyroscope, but like 5 or 6 layers deep and made out of weird designs and spherical objects.
Okay.
And it is what the ritual notes depict as being the thing that is the focusing point of the spell that he had said would fix all this.
See.
As he leads your group out of the small building here and begins striding towards the train, we're going to take a short break because I need water. I'm suffering. So,
Be right back.
we'll be right back.
Then I'm back sitting in a hot tub can do.
Hey there, this is Dre, the DM for Campaign 2 of the Dorks in Danger. We hope you're enjoying this episode, and we want to thank you for listening and watching. If you never want to miss an upload, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Share it with a friend if you like what we're doing here, or leave a comment. It helps us out. Remember that we upload every other Monday. And now, back to the adventure. Okay. And we continue. You are led out of the small side building and over to a odd-looking train. The only thing that exists of this train is one singular car that sits on an angle. Though the structure itself is vertical, the track is angular to follow the slope of the mountain. Small runic chains appear to link from the underside into pulleys that then vanish up in the snow, guiding their way up the mountain. The train itself is a funicular, a type of tram which, while it looks vertical, is usually in multiple little step-like stages to allow passengers to be vertical within while the car translates diagonally up steep slopes. He opens the door and climbs in ahead of all of you. The interior is spacious. There are nicely padded seats and benches, and the walls of the structure itself are mostly made of glass. It looks almost like a viewing space. He goes to the frontmost portion of the train car. And once you are all inside, he slowly pulls on a singular lever. You begin to hear a whining hum building up as if something charging, perhaps, with a... And with a soft lurch of the entire car, the train begins ascending the steep rail leading up to the peak. He looks back to your group as he moves to take a seat himself. We will have some time before we arrive. If you're not anxious like myself, enjoy the view. It is rather breathtaking, I feel.
Since Synas is still carrying the big ol' sphere, he's gonna take a seat.
And it is a very smooth ride. It doesn't bounce or rock very much at all as it glides its way up these rails. But it does feel almost worrisome that its mechanisms are arcane powered and not really visibly, you're not able to keep track of what is actually pulling this thing up the mountain.
Wow, speak for yourself.
Okay, Mr. Arcane. Listen, you. Listen, 15 plus Arcane man. I will say, Bolt.
24 for the record.
Oh my god. Synas, you can make.
No, I don't actually. It was for the jokes. I don't need train knowledge.
Train knowledge. Synas, this is a class 75. Me turning Synas into a steam locomotive expert accidentally
Hell
for his
yeah.
arcane checks.
After the adventure, he's gonna collect model trains.
Hell yeah. The journey takes close to half an hour, maybe even closer to an hour, as you scale up and up the mountainside. You, after about half an hour, are given an immaculate view of the surrounding area. As you rise further into the sky, the view of the world becomes everything out to the horizon. You see the rolling mountains heading to the east and west of you. You see the hills that led you here. And you almost feel like you can see Mirabar in the distance, gently nestled atop its series of hills. It is profoundly a beautiful sight. This is an even taller mountain than Icespire Peak had been. And in fact, as you look around at because the spine of the world is a massive mountain range that spans the entire northern part of this continent. Looking around, this peak ascends far before the largest peaks would to the north, standing out on its own, almost oddly, in a way, unnaturally to a degree.
Wait. To the north, the northern peaks look unnatural?
The one you are currently scaling seems unnatural given where it fits in the scaling ridgelines of the mountain. Usually mountains don't have, they kind of follow one central line to a degree.
Yeah.
This is a peak that is as tall as the tallest mountains that is nowhere near the central line of the mountains.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Oh lordy.
Callan, for his part, is staring at his lap the entire time, one of his legs bouncing, perhaps a bit anxiously, the entire time. Not speaking to anyone unless spoken to. Finally, cresting over the edges and moving through a layer of clouds, looking out the windows, you are greeted with the sight of the underside of the destination of this tram. There appears to be some sort of station at the end, and Callan finally snaps himself out of it and stands to quickly climb to the front of the train and slows the whole thing down as it approaches the station itself. A few metallic grinding sounds are heard as presumably locks fire into place to stop the train from going anywhere, whether arcane or not. Out of the windows, you can see a large 3-story building looming ahead. Before you sprawls a large, similar to a train platform mixed with like a viewing platform you might see at the top of the mountain. Though there are no little binocular stations as we would see them nowadays. There is just a jutting out section that pokes out over open air off to the right side of the train. The large 3-story structure ahead of you is clearly identifiable as an observatory, as you see the large pillar of a telescope poking out of a dome at the top on the 3rd floor. However, uncommonly, the 2nd floor of the building appears to have exploded. The structure appears to have shattered into pieces as if by some force from the inside, and its pieces, bits of stone, beams of wood, walls, windows, fracture outward and hang motionlessly in the air, as if frozen in time. All glinting and glittering in the sun, made of glass, it would appear. The 1st floor appears to be intact, and there is a large set of stairs that lead to an opulent pair of wooden doors on the 1st floor of this observatory, at the northern end of this station platform and viewing platform.
Hey, Callan.
Yes. Oh, what is it?
I know this may be, I don't know if this is the right question to ask now, but if things go bad, what about the bathhouse?
Oh, what about it?
Well, who's gonna take care of it if things go bad?
Do
you know somebody
No.
we could contact?
No. My family is from Baldur's Gate, much further south. I left all of that behind when I came to this place. No, I'm sure some other proprietor will stumble upon a little gem in the north at some point if I'm not around. But given it is an arcane construction, the entire bathhouse, I'm certain it will be as immaculate for whomever finds it next if I am no longer here.
Well, we'll make sure it's taken care of, but, we're not gonna let that happen if we can help it.
Well, certainly, it's hypothetical, but we shall see.
Yeah.
As you are disembarking the train onto the ice-covered stone platform, several of your gazes are drawn to one of the windows on the south-facing side of the building here. As you see, perhaps the silhouette of a person in one of the windows, if only for a few moments before it moves away.
Oh. Shit. Did you guys see that too?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was in which building? The observatory?
In the observatory, yeah. On the 1st floor. The one that's not exploded.
Are you expecting somebody to be here, Callan?
Well, if they are of the many groups of adventurers that came up before, I suppose, but I had assumed they were all dead, as no one had descended.
If they didn't come back, then there's probably something very wrong with them at this point.
Yes, I would approach with caution.
Perhaps a more complete version of what's going on with your hand right now.
Perhaps. Something is very odd about the 2nd floor here. There was all manner of library, and he points at the western side, the left side of the building. The mirror is over on this side of the building. But it looks empty up there. And looking up amidst the shrapnel and exploded matter that all glints in the sky, between having to squint to sometimes some of the angles that the glass structures are sitting at kind of blind you with the morning light, you do notice there's nothing there. Like, there is first floor, a gap, and then third floor.
Wow. It's just floating?
It's just floating, frozen in the air.
Wow.
Wow.
This is a bit more than when I was here last.
Does it look all like almost frozen in time, or is it moving slightly?
Some bits here and there, smaller pieces, look like they are very slowly rotating. But the majority of the larger chunks, if they are rotating, it's too slow to notice. It looks completely still from this distance. You're probably, I'd say, 100 and a bit feet away from the building at this point.
So when we get to the second floor, what happens?
Oh, that's a very good question. It doesn't appear there is a second floor.
Where's Bolt? Did Bolt come with us?
Bolt nudges you in the hip as he moves over to Bud.
Okay, good. Because I don't remember us like collecting him from the snow.
He's still
he was riding on the roof of the funicular.
He is currently still caked in ice and snow. He clearly had a morning bounding through the snowdrifts. His armor that he has, because he has dog armor, let's not forget.
Dog
armor.
Lest we forget, he is armored.
Yeah,
Right.
It was only $1.99 in the store. It was crazy.
Oh no, the first DLC, the horse armor. What would you guys like to do?
I am personally going to stand behind Synas' keen sense of arcana this entire episode, because this shit, I fucking hate anything dimensional and weird and timey-wimey. Fucking hate it. Synas, go sniff it out.
I was just gonna ask if there were any weird smells on the air.
Make a perception check for smells. Why not?
Make a smell check.
Make a smell check.
21.
21
Whoa.
smell check. I think the first thing you're assaulted by is the crisp thinness of the air up here, as it is freezing and you guys are well above the tree line. I think the second thing that, on a 21, you pick up the scent of perhaps old burnt leather, and maybe it's not cooked meat, but like incinerated meat.
Oh, lovely.
That's a bit ominous.
Someone's been cooking barbecue up here.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
Somebody's poisoned the water hole.
There's a snake in my boot. As you guys stand here on this train platform, one of the doors on the front of the observatory appears to creak open.
Oh, Jesus.
Standing silhouetted against some manner of lamplight or hearthlight behind them, there appears to be an elven figure. They seem unmoving, just staring out at all of you.
How far away are they?
Probably like 100 and a bit feet. The
Okay,
front
when we
door.
get
The front door is a fair way away from you.
When we get closer, I'm gonna ping.
Good idea. Callan, do you know who that is?
Have him make a perception check.
Before he even figures out, Synas will call out, Valen?
As you call that out, you see the door creaks further open, and stepping out into the morning light here, you see, even from this distance, the paleness of their skin is very stark, leading almost to blanched white color, and is intermixed with the sparkling, glittering of glass-like substance. An elven figure, bald, tall, wearing what appears to be traveling leathers and a cape. This individual calls out, "Welcome! More guests in my home and art gallery. I'm so happy more have come."
I don't like this.
As he folds his hands together, stepping aside from the door and gesturing into the darkness of the building. "Won't you please come up? It would be rude to arrive at one's home and not at least come in for a bit of tea."
Thava kind of looks at the at our companion that's following us.
Callan is pale. He looks terrified.
Oh, Jesus.
And he mutters under his breath, "That's not his voice. That's not him."
Does it look like him?
"Yes, but that's not his voice."
Right.
Thava kind of like moves to place her hand on the hilt of her greatsword.
You see the figure who had been standing in this pose, like completely motionless, moves again and wags a finger dramatically in the air and says, weapons in the home. I wouldn't want hostility. That would be against the rules. Hospitality is important, you know."
Oh, Jesus. Didn't say the magic word.
I was thinking that too.
Please, I am but a humble artist, he says as he bows, like, unnaturally deeply at the waist, and then straightens back up. "Be my guests, please."
Is this really your home?
"It is! What is a home but what one has made of it? They say home is where the heart is, and there are many here.
And what of the home that was here?
It is gone now. I have improved it. Look at its beautiful, scintillating, sparkling surfaces. Is it not fetching?"
Tell me, did the prior tenants agree to this?
Well, they'd all left. Or weren't in a state to say no. So of course they agreed. Please, it's cold. And you see... What's up?
I was going to say, Thava is starting to approach, although she lets go of the hilt of her sword and kind of gets closer. Unless he does anything, I'm going to try and get close enough to at least ping and see what the fuck this guy is.
You get to...
While she's approaching, can I make a quick perception just to look around, see if there's anybody else watching this, or is it just him greeting us?
Yeah, make a perception check. Thava, as you approach, he folds his arms behind his back.
19.
Looking in the window, one of the windows just about 30 feet off to the right of the front door, you see a figure leaned up against the window. But with that perception check, what you see is a person, a glass statue in the shape of one at least, looking out. Thava, as you send out your little ping, you are getting big Fey energy vibes from this individual.
Oh boy.
Thava kind of looks back at the party and kind of like, what the fuck how would I signify this? I don't know. She just kind of points at. Let's just say I point at Niah. I don't know if she'll get that or not. It sounds kind of weird, but like the most Fae-like person I can think of. I don't know.
That was
Yeah,
actually quietly what I was thinking, how you would signify that. Was point at Niah. But I didn't want to jump in.
Everyone's like, she's the most weird. This is you, dude.
Dre.
Yeah.
But you could tell that she did the ping though.
Okay, so now that we're sitting here and hearing this and seeing this, do I have any recognition of this?
You
Of who this could be?
even as far as who this could be, you are not entirely sure. Give me
A family check.
it's your brother.
A family check.
Give me a history check. A history check that only Niah could do.
While this is happening, can I make a quick arcana to see if the little sphere is reacting in any way?
Sure.
16.
16.
20.
Oh my god.
I got 33.
33 is insane.
What the fuck, man?
I'll get to you in a second.
Yeah, no worries, no worries.
Niah, you are somewhat familiar with the way that many of the courts, especially of the Eladrin, for example, are very much all about their beauty. You have heard legends in the past of certain Eladrin becoming so obsessed with aesthetics and beauty that in their parlors, in their studios, they seem to vanish without a trace, potentially lost wandering in the Feywilds, but sometimes in stories heard tell to be lost within their artworks themselves. Artists whose not just entire life became the art itself, but their entire being, their spirit, their magic embodied the art.
Change
Yes.
became their art. Oh
Mhm.
my lord. Okay. This one does not. So I do not recognize this one in particular.
You don't recognize this specific one, but this is very much giving the same vibe, especially with the mention of hospitality, that you almost feel
Yeah.
an impossible to resist, like, I guess I have to.
Well, that's the question I was going to ask, since I know this was not that this one's claimed a home that was not theirs.
Yeah.
How does that affect me?
The feeling is still there. There is
Okay.
something about this place, and your eyes keep going to that second floor over and over. That is where this feeling of hospitality is coming from. That perhaps the outside is not the home that he speaks of.
Right.
Synas, with your
Hi.
natural 20, hi.
Specifically the sphere. Is it
the-
reacting or anything?
The orb in your hands is giving off the almost, if it wasn't a natural 20, you would never know. The most imperceptible of vibrations, a very gentle hum. And the voice inside almost seems to emanate from the sphere itself. You almost don't even hear it. Saying, "You are so close."
Probably not important. Just random.
Irrelevant information, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, no, I can discard that immediately.
What I wanted to hear was your voice, Trey, saying "fuck you" and your Arcana.
From the orb, you hear, "Would you stop these nat 20s? Stop getting 30 plus."
Can you double expertise in a skill?
No.
Oh,
No,
damn.
you can't. Stop. This figure at the door, as you are approaching, does a very showy spin on the heel and flicks the cape as they walk in, very dramatically, almost annoyingly so. Out from underneath the cape, a figure moves, made from starlight, swirling around his form and looking out towards you, the visage of a lion with starry glowing eyes. Synas, you freeze.
You little shit.
This is the exact visage of Nobanian,
Yep.
and it swirls after him as it moves inside.
Great. Cool.
Remind me, Nabanian is like the super mythological,
It's basically a demigod, yeah.
and he's presumably one of the baddies right now.
Seemingly, yeah, this poor guy can't catch a break, possibly. He was a villain during the spell plague as well. Great. So so he's turned and he's started walking inside, right?
He's like not even waiting for you guys. He's gone. He's inside. He's going.
I'm gonna quick lean over to Kaelin and whisper, should I be concerned that your sphere is vibrating?
Already?
Already.
Well, that means it's possibly resonating, I suppose, with the magic here. Or that would mean that the density of magic up here is escalating if that is beginning to absorb it. That's, concerning.
Second floor, where it's coming from.
Yes, I think we will find many more questions and answers before we find the source of this.
This is Faye. This is my home. And that means the rules apply to me.
What do you mean? The rules?
I cannot act against it in its own home until it does something against me.
What, Niah? What are you on about? What?
Is your blood lily so thin?
Some fairy shit, isn't it?
It is some, as you say, fairy shit.
Well, I mean, to be fair, even when we lived back there, we didn't exactly heed those sorts of weird rules.
Niah just gives the most put-upon sigh and roll of her eyes. Fine, whatever, but until they prove to be an ungracious host, I must be a gracious guest.
Does it count that they killed people at all?
And has seemingly a demigod under his control?
Normally it wouldn't, but, or normally it would, but, this is different. This feels more like the Wyld has come here.
What do you mean?
It's more like it truly is its home up there, despite the fact that it obviously took over someone else's home as a very ungracious guest. I don't quite understand, but...
Hey.
I was just looking back at the group expectantly, just kind of like, are we going in or what?
So wait, let me just hold on. So you have you're a part of a group that controls and has very constringent rules about how and when you do things that you don't quite understand. And you are talking about cults. And you're not in a cult?
This is nature. This is not belief.
Rinn was
Just like
never
something
taught about the
Niah.
rules of the Feywild when she was a kid.
Also, point of clarification. I understand the rules just fine. I do not understand how they are applying here and now, however, but I can feel them.
Okay, well, you do your theology check and get back to us later if you can actually help us when the fighting starts.
There's a grumble under my breath. Not theology.
It's not theology, God.
Consult your book or whatever it is.
Niah just flips her off.
Yeah, Thava is just now standing facing you guys with her arms crossed, like waiting.
I drop the illusion and walk up to Thava.
Synas will hesitantly follow. Not happily, though, but...
I think, Bud, you notice this. Bolt, while a very excitable creature, for the most part, is currently, like, glued to your hip. And is standing behind you a little bit.
What's wrong, buddy?
You see his ears are kind of flopped flat, and he goes, Niah's right. This isn't right at all. I can smell home.
That's weird.
I assume that everybody can hear Bolt saying.
Yeah, if you're close enough.
Or
He's just kind of muttering.
yeah, I'll let Niah know as well. Like Bolt is experiencing the same sensation, same smell. Yeah.
Same smell.
What is it? What is it? Like, what do you sense? What is it like? Besides being home.
Well, it's like smelling every flower that's ever existed and everyone that's never existed at the same time. It's hard to describe.
How would you describe home? How would you describe air? How would you... It's home.
And it's weird considering
It shouldn't
I don't
be here.
remember home either.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the mind and the nose are linked quite tightly, eh? As you guys move forth, the icy stone slippery underneath your... I was about to say boots, but none of you have boots. Beneath your different phalanges and hooves and appendages.
Damn.
Well, you don't. None of you have boots. Walking up the stairs and peering into the still ajar front door, this elven figure stands in the dim light of this entryway, one hand gently caressing the cheek of a glass statue form that appears frozen mid-sprint. The apparition of a lion floating just over his left shoulder turns its head to look towards you all. And the elf clenches his fist and looks back slightly over his shoulder with a bit of a smile. Are any of you artists, per se?
What do you mean? Like...
And he spins around. Creators of beauty. Creators of wonder. And you see he runs one of his spindly fingers down the side of the head of the statue. Art is subjective, but even in the most morbid of mediums, one can find beauty.
Yeah, not like that.
Do you all seek improvement as the last ones who came did?
Nope.
We sought the observatory.
Well, it's up there, clearly. And he points up to the roof. But I don't know how you'd get there. It must be unfortunate to come such a long way, only to be met with your expectations faltered. And he does, like, a dramatic little pouty face.
Oh my gosh, I hate him so much.
I could see it in the voice.
Yeah.
And you see him suddenly shoot upright. But I think deep down there's art within every living being. Beautiful, reflecting shapes. And as he runs his hand back up the side of the head over the ear of the statue, you see the glass melts away back to flesh. And he leans in close next to this ear. I don't think they like you very much.
This guy's creepy.
Oh, really? How sad. You've made him sad. And another pass of his hand turns the ear back to glass. If you haven't come to view my art, then what is it beyond this observatory, boring, that you've come for? And he points straight at Niah. And why are you here?
I mean, it's a lot to ask for someone who hasn't given their name yet. No, we won't be playing little games. No. I'm saying, why are you here? You shouldn't exist. You don't exist. Or at least your kind don't exist anymore. You see, he, like, tilts his upper body almost 90 degrees to the side very unnaturally.
Who's this? Don't like this guy. It's creepy.
And especially now that you guys are this close to him, his eyes are like pools of stars. And even the inside of his mouth, as he dramatically speaks in a very open-mouthed fashion, appears to have stars within it.
That is my tale to tell. Give me something worthwhile and I'll share it.
Oh. Well, for that, I think we would have to go to the gallery proper. I'll go ahead and prepare. He does like a little twist on his feet and spins a bit, and then just begins to levitate upward. Very slowly.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
And he poses in the air, arms wide, one pointing down to the left and up to the other up to the right, and goes, "Meet me in the gallery, visitors!" And you just see he, like, liquidly goes through the floor, or through the ceiling, and just kind of out of sight.
I'd really rather he didn't.
This guy's great.
Goody.
Oh my god.
Synas is white knuckle holding this giant sphere still, and his eyes just kind of look over to Niah, and he says, tight-lipped, "Has he been an ungracious host yet?"
Technically, no. Despite everything.
He fucking took over the fucking place. How is that not ungracious?
Yes, that should have been ungracious. It should have been an ungracious guest, and it should never have been impossible, but here we are with a part of my very home here in this realm, and somehow it is home. I do not understand.
Well, it's not, because it's here where it shouldn't be.
Yes.
And thus ungracious. Why must we do these mental gymnastics? It's ungracious!
Graciousness is not something so easily labeled. I don't understand why this is happening and how this is working, but unless somehow the people here somehow managed to reach out and invite something by accident.
Is this like the first place we've come across that seems like it's been pulled from the Feywild? We've come across people and Bo.
Hello.
But if the place feels like home, it must be from there.
Yes, but normally, I mean, there are plenty of places where the Feywild crosses over into this realm, but normally they are not like this.
It doesn't feel the same way.
And it's home. This is the Feywild.
Oh. But you can tell the difference with the other places where it crosses over.
Yeah, yes.
Niah, are you saying you can't do anything here? Is this some kind of Fey bullshit?
That's exactly what it is, Thava. I'm glad you pointed that out.
If you mean by the very laws that govern my existence, such as your need to breathe and eat, yes.
You know, it's really funny that you said that to someone who doesn't need to.
I was not going to
breathe.
say. I was not going to point out the fact that she does not need to breathe and or slightly eat.
That was more a general statement to your realm that...
It's out of character, it's fine. That's out of character. Alright. Should you stay outside then, if you can't do anything? Or...
I mean... Well, breaking hospitality has a cost and a burden, and you never want to be the first one to break the rules of hospitality.
Alright. Well, how about this? You're not going to impede us if we do anything to him, are you?
What you do is your own volition. I am just a guest. If another guest is rude, that is not my problem.
Alright, well I can say this much. This has only been happening for a couple of minutes and I'm already tired of this guy's shit. We should just go in there and get the job done. I'm not going to play any games with this thing.
Well, understandable, it has also had plenty of time to prepare and bring its home here. Recklessly charging into a realm you do not understand is dangerous.
Alright, fine. Then maybe you and Synas should take the lead. Since you two seem to probably know the most about whatever this is.
And at that point, Niah does turn to Synas, and it is rather shocking how much you seem to know.
If he's not ungracious first, I'm about to be. And Synas looks around, trying to figure out which way to go first.
As you guys are
He
standing,
completely
in this...
dodges the question, for the record.
As you guys are standing
Isn't the
in
last
this,
time-
go ahead.
Isn't the last time we were in the mimic house, weren't Synas and I the ones going crazy?
Yeah.
We were destroying the door together.
Synas went crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
like that was
That was
crazy.
because he could, in fairness, he couldn't see the stars for like 2 whole days.
He was freaking out.
He was getting a little crazy. And
Honestly,
he was freaking out about home.
What a valid crash out. Totally agree.
This one might be for other reasons.
The foyer that you guys find yourselves in includes one statue who looks to be locked in a sprint heading towards the door you've just entered. On either wall to your left and right, there only now have you noticed that there are several standing mirrors hanging on the walls. Could everyone make a perception check for me?
Yes.
Rinn and Bud do so at advantage.
Oh,
Oh, fancy.
Rinn does? Interesting.
I know, weird, right?
Even so, it's still a 13.
Well, I got a 17.
I got a 10.
15.
14.
You said perception?
Perception.
12.
Dang. The two
Wait.
people that I really wanted to see this.
Was that an advantage, bud?
That was advantage, yes.
Oh.
I rolled a
Holy
9 and a 10.
Oh.
Mine was not the highest, was it?
What's that?
Mine wasn't
Yours,
the highest.
I think yours was at 17. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mine was 15, and then I think it went like 14, 13, 12, 10.
Wait, who was getting advantage? Why?
Rinn and Bud were.
Okay.
I guess, yeah. 15 and above, which I believe was Synas and Niah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I guess that does work out. As you guys are standing here, mid this conversation, Niah, you look in one of the mirrors that is nearby. Your reflection is not facing you.
Okay.
Synas, you look in a different mirror. None of your friends' reflections are there. There is a dark silhouette standing at the end of an impossibly long hallway.
I'm trying to decide how Synas would interpret this.
Do I see anything else in my mirror, or is it just me
It's
facing away?
you facing backward, the wrong way. You see your friends also, as you kind of move to the side a little bit, they're facing the wrong way.
Is there like a pebble or a rock or anything nearby? Or is like everything glass?
No, this whole first floor seems normal. The second floor is glassed out, but this first floor seems normal. You find maybe a chunk of wood on the ground here. Perhaps it was broken off by something, maybe one of the previous adventuring groups.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll something to decide what Synas does. Are we gonna be a little angry, or are we gonna try and think this through logically? Synas will set the astrolabe down gently on the ground and pick up that little piece of wood.
Yep.
He will unstrap his sling from his side, and as he's placing the piece of wood into the sling, he will turn to Niah and say, I wish I knew what was happening here, but this
Or say those words.
this creature, this man, has both seemingly possessed a man, has blown up an incredibly important monument, and seems to have control over my god. I wish I knew what the fuck. And then he slings the wooden piece at whatever mirror he looked at that had, like, his perception roll. He's just straight up attacking it.
There is a crack as the sling fires. This piece of wood flies between your friends, and flies blisteringly fast at the mirror and goes whoop, right through it, as if it was water.
What the...
Nope.
And you see it zip down the hallway at this creature, which then, in like the most, like there's a mannequin sprinting at you right now way, begins running down the hallway towards you.
Synas looked like he was expecting something to shatter, and his jaw has dropped, and he goes, I really wish I knew what the fuck.
Don't say those words.
And that's where we're going to end session today.
If I had rolled above a 10, I was going to be logical and gracious.
Yeah.
But I'm pissed.
But now you're just pissed. Oh god, I get it. But oh god, that terrifies me.
Oh,
You know, yeah, as a player, you know
Draeneth-
you're doing so.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know I've fucked up. I know I fucked up real bad. But, Dre set up a bunch of
Perfect
little
storm.
bricks. Like, yeah, if it was just like a couple of these, I would have been like, okay, that's fine. But no, it's all of these together has pissed off Synas.
I just entirely Jenga towered his entire emotional state. Just pa!
Yeah.
Yeah, have we seen Synas like royally pissed off before? Like,
I
don't think
no,
so.
he generally tries to stay calm and level
Yeah.
headed,
Yeah.
and he doesn't swear too much.
Yeah. I think the last time you saw anything like this was
The Shadowfell
in the
house, I think.
Shadowfell, yeah, in the Mimic
Which I
House.
don't- Niah was pretty sleepy still then.
Yeah.
And that was Synas crashed out because he couldn't see the stars,
Yep.
and his little crash out was about how he knows there's no home to return to. He wishes
Oh.
there was, and he wants to leave. This seems a little bit more.
This is a little more raw, I think.
This is a little bit more raw and generalized.
Yeah. But we'll figure out what the heck that all means next time we're together with the Dorks in Danger.
Danger.
Dorks in danger!
I hate art.
Thank you for listening to our adventures. We hope you've enjoyed. If you want to keep up with more Dorks in Danger content, feel free to hit that subscribe button and never miss an upload. Or follow us on Blue Sky for updates, art posts, and announcements. New episodes come out on a bi-weekly basis.